Ah, it's hello. It's welcome back to this. Hey guys, how you doing? What's going on? How many people have you killed today? Oh wait, I don't think we're alive. Were we alive? Hello, hello, welcome back. It's me, Philip. Yeah, we're alive. It's just now. Remember? Yeah, I am in perfect health. Oh, the Ultra and Ribbon mod. I don't remember what that was. Sorry, I'm gonna decrease percentage volume a bit. Alright, say something, Naomi. 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 What? I've lost everything. Why is the Wi-Fi off? What? Hello? What happened? Ah! We're back. Oh god. Are we back? Oh, but what happened? Serious not going. Oh, come on. It's just started. What? It's disconnected again. What's going on? They don't look bad kilobits wise. Where's the stream health? So that's not helpful at all. It just says things are good. No, it's definitely not a you thing. I lost complete contact with everything. But it wasn't that long, all things considering. But disconnect, reconnect. It just keeps saying that. But I'm not seeing any frame drops. Oh, reconnection successful. I think maybe I just hadn't finished showing the pop-ups, so it just kept re-showing them. See, as I can tell, I'm in perfect health. Never felt better.
Hey.
It's a miracle. A Christmas miracle. Well, we gotta call her now. She wants to be called by us? I can't remember. What'd you say? I want to do this one. It seems kind of interesting.
Oh! Hi!
Isn't Becky? Thanks for calling this rainy day. Hold on, it's you. I find it's interesting that she wants to do. She can have a. Is there a way to like look at a summary of what the previous, like what has happened previously with this, with her? Oh, cool. That's good. I'll do that. Very good day. Customers on rainy days. Cost you 5,000 yen to request for this time. We should have done an extra good job.
Hey!
Wait. But I don't have the. I don't have. Do I not have the right confidant guy? All right. Sorry, Colin. To call people up. It's. Better keep studying hard too. Just decline it. Oh, see, this is really helpful. Secret maid teacher, she offered all you slack off your requests. She'll have to let you talk off if you request her again. So she wants to be requested. I know she's not popular is the thing. Oh, right, we're paying her. But like 5,000 yen? Like, how much is that in American? I'm looking it up. Summary of the last rank up. Thank you. You don't know what the Yipperbot is, but you're gonna find out. That's a spirit. Yeah, like... Alright, I guess that's... Well, what's the rate? What's the usual rate? Oh, so it only gives the most recent. So I can't see, like, I can't see a history. We've not done anything for Kasumi. Yeah, it's 32 hours. That's what Naomi said. Wait, Naomi, say something. Oh, well, I have not been piping the audio to them. Whoops. Wait, try now.
Hello, humans.
Hey, Naomi.
I've been here. Hi, Philip. I'm so glad you connected with me.
That's really funny. That's hilarious.
Yeah, but anyway, we should probably do Kasumi at some point.
Oh, fine.
I mean, she's only got 5 ranks, so we can knock her out, you know, like quick.
Oh, that's
and
true.
easy.
It's so hard to, like,
Wait.
you know, that we have to rank up social stats and
Is it
do
evening right now? Wait, what day is it in the game?
Oh, smokes! Right, we were gonna do right. We ended off doing it with Akechi.
Right,
All
because
right.
we're gonna wait to do our boy.
Do I have
Of
death
course.
right now? Do I have death on me right now?
What do you mean death? You need justice.
Oh, I have justice too. That's good. I completely forgot.
I think all of the like mainline Persona Justice Arcana confidants have brown hair for some reason.
Hi.
Hello.
Hey.
Brown hair, and there's some other thing that they have in common that I will wait until Akechi says what it is.
Then we gotta hang out. Hang out. Hang out.
Thank you.
Yeah, that means go away, Morgana. Oh, it's
Ketchup
not a
should be
rank
twice.
up, which is fine. Oh,
No,
yeah,
yeah.
because you totally boffed it last.
Oh, shut up. Shh. I tried my hardest.
That wasn't even enough. We're gonna have to hang out with them again.
Well, I might be able to give it a gift.
Oh, wait. Maybe if you give him a gift, he'll be able to. I mean, he is a busybody. That's true.
Yeah. I really bombed with Akechi. There are a lot of devil. Dr.
really
Devil
did
Shadows
bomb
probably. Well, does it also swap Shaman Tenna? Why Shaman Tenna? Shouldn't Tenna be Shouldn't it be Tenna and the old man? Sham is connected to Javel more. Like if we're looking at symmetry, right? Do we look at? No, I guess Tenna would be the main boss. Right, I forgot about the knight. It just the whole structure did kind of fall apart. I don't know why Shaman Tenna. I guess because they're. I guess Javel is. Oh, yeah, I guess. Javel is related to Sham, and Tenna is related to Spam too. Yeah, I guess it would make sense for them to be swapped. But of course, the Javel and Spam Tim AUs swap AUs are interesting because they kind of make less and less sense the more characters that are added. As Javel becomes way less relevant as a character. Friday round for locales throughout Japan. The hook was like ruthlessly practical. I mean, he's not married to his desk. He does like investigative stuff.
Yeah. No, not desk
He
work.
would
Oh,
like
for
he
people
would
who
like
like
a puzzle.
challenge. Well,
Oh,
for puzzle rings. For people who like a challenge, maybe.
dude, I'm gonna go for this. Oh, he didn't like it. I suck at this.
Oh, two's not bad though.
I suck at. I'm not very good at reading Akechi.
Yeah, we should have looked through the rest of the list. I wanted the busybody one, the vitamins, but I
Right.
don't remember if that's the best option.
Well, I like, you know, I view all of our stuff as like a battle of wits, you know.
Yeah. It would have been more fun if it was like a puzzle thing that you could do in competition, I think. That would have made it
Oh,
more
because he's super
interesting.
competitive too. Do you
Yeah.
remember when he came back for gambling? Well, what did he do? I don't know. It might have been so minor I didn't notice.
We did all we could. I hope we can avoid problems now.
We're fine.
As expected from someone who's been through this 3 times already. If you say
Surely
so,
no
then.
one would like just die if we
I'm
did this.
sure
That
it'll
would
go
never
well.
happen. I know some things.
Yup.
Oh,
Not
I
feeling
was
it.
right, dog.
Okay,
It was the vitamin. Sorry.
I do like. Today's the Star
right.
Festival. You know. Not like that means I'll be putting up my bamboo decorations. I'm just not feeling it this year. I don't know if there's like an English translation thing, but to me it's like, oh, it's just too good for it. But then it's revealed in the second line that she's just not feeling it. So like she would do it if
Man,
she was feeling it.
your gift option isn't even in his top 10. Mine is number 2.
I hate you.
The one I wanted you to give
I
him.
am so bad at it. Look, I
was
don't
like,
do
you should
well in
give him the
social situations,
vitamin
okay?
because it's for busy bodies. And you were like, oh, let's keep looking.
Tennis fight.
Okay.
Sushi's act changes to bet 40. I think if you have a Jevil item in their laugh plays. Yeah, Jevil's just not that important. Like,
Do you know the answer?
traditional Tanama food is the star bit.
Hey, wait!
How does she not know? I guess.
Counting on you.
Like, come
Tana's
on,
about gods crossing a star to be known, which might have something to do with. The Milky Way?
I guess so.
Traditional food is something inspired by the Milky Way.
Oh, God.
Noodles. Welsh onion.
Probably, I don't know.
Well, the noodles is what I would think as like the Milky Way. But also, obviously, here in America, we have Milky Way candies. So, what does Conpito mean?
Do you want me to look it up?
Yeah, you can look up the definition of Conpito candies. Don't look up content, just look up what Conpito translates to.
Conpito translation. It is a traditional sugar. Okay, let's see. Derived from the Portuguese word for confectionery.
I don't know what the noodles. I don't know the noodles.
Yeah.
This is it.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I'm looking at the candies right now, and I'm like, probably not.
Well, the other thing is, when I
There's
think
a
of Star
picture.
Festival, I think of the Nintendo game Super Mario Galaxy, where the Star Festival is a very important part of that lore. And Galaxy has a lot of these little candies. They have things called Star Bits, which are based off these Japanese candies.
That's probably what I mean. They do kind of look like Star Bits, but like,
Yeah.
I don't. I don't know.
This
It
doesn't
definitely
interest
feel
me.
like Milky Way.
What are you doing? Naming something that won't interest me. Perfect Abago swap I use. Do a more TSR swap I'll take on one of them.
Oh,
Well, that's cool. You know, you do that because it'll be good for you. The traditional Bluesky is suman noodles. They ate baked good that we call sukubai in Japanese to appease demons. Production went from sukubai to sukumen to suman, wholly different food. Going with the theme of calming demons, some suman on Tanaban and some called demon guts. Go ashore and strike some seasonal food and get ready for your exams. You're welcome, I'm very smart.
Nice. Next time you see her, you can rank up with her, so that's nice.
How do you know this?
Because when the music notes show, when the music notes went, her music notes went, there was a little sparkle. I used to look for it all the time to check if like I hadn't made a mistake in the guide. If I didn't get ranked up, I knew that if I didn't like see the sparkle, I knew I wasn't gonna get ranked up, which must have meant I made a mistake somewhere.
Right. Oh, I could do Yusuke. Or I guess I could do that thing.
Yeah.
I could do Katsume.
Yeah, I guess
You
we should
did say
probably
I
do
should do that,
Kasumi.
Naomi. I guess I'll have to.
Oh, she's waiting in Kichijoji. Wait, that's where we bounce with the Ketchi. But yeah, let's go. Maybe we'll
wait, what do I need? What kind of persona do I need?
Face? The Faith Arcana.
Now, I know this is going to be shocking, but have I ever expressed to you that I do not like this system?
Yes, Philip, you have.
Do I have faith already? No. Oh my god.
No. Check your compendium first, although I don't know if we have any faith in there, and then you can check. Oh, it kicked you. Good old Caroline, always kicking.
Is it?
The inmate needs our
Check your register first.
You'd like to read the
Yes, the menu is confusing.
Registration? Are you sure?
It's view.
These are the paths you have walked.
And then faith.
I didn't see a faith, did you?
No. So I guess we have to fool around and or we could give up, but we should see what's
well, let's see.
Oh, there's
this
one
guy,
right at the top.
But that's too. We don't have the energy for that. We can't do that.
Excessive power only leads to destruction.
Yeah. Magician, lovers.
Oh, here we go.
Faith
We could do this guy.
There we go.
Not terrible.
But we can finally use a counselor from Maruki too.
Oh yeah. Okay, which of these do I have to replace the least amount of personas to get?
But not impressive.
Yeah, I don't need this guy technically. Oh, this will actually be great. I wanted to replace that these guys, and this will probably actually give it. This will actually make it interesting, kinda.
Yeah. You give her Frey boost.
You'd like to inherit.
She's got Frey skills.
Do I
probably if we wanted like use her as a nuke attacker?
Yeah.
Skills you'd
sure.
like to inherit.
That's like medium damage, right?
Yeah, Freyla. Yeah.
That's at least kind of useful. Do I want SP cost, or do I want to not be infected by ailments?
Well, if you rank up your party members, you'll have the things that there's a high chance that they'll smack it out of you anyway. So.
Alright, thank you. I can also double counter damage, which is fun, but I'm not sure there's that many.
Well, you need to have counter. The skill.
Yeah, but these just boost.
Yeah, that's charge. So counter is, I think it's only for physical attacks. You basically reflect it back at them, but it's not very. I find it's not very good.
So is this strengthen every? Is this only strength attacks for this persona? Right. So the only one that's useful is nuke because it's the only attack he has. Oh gosh dang it! What is happening? Again?
Where'd you go? Hello?
I have questions. What the hell? God damn it. Hello? This is gonna be a stupid night if this keeps happening.
Is
I'm getting
the
the groove of
is
things.
is it overheating or something?
Maybe? It doesn't feel hot.
Okay,
It just
then
turns
probably
off
not.
sometimes. For no real reason? Must have caught my sickness. I mean, I'm in perfect health.
Of course.
Yeah, what's the... Each of the 3 games are 1 day inside of 1 or 2 weeks
Back
at
18?
most.
Awesome.
Oh, wait, perfect apartment. PA settings that have become visual now doesn't lend itself to a TS underscore style swap, in my opinion, though. Well, I mean, doesn't entirely. I think it'd be easier to learn how to do Ren'Py than to do, like, a normal game. I mean, I learned a bit of
Guys, do you
Twine.
wanna hear
Like, it's not that hard. You know.
No,
game
that's
of-
not the word I'm looking for.
I remember a really dumb Twine game.
My
It was,
problem?
it was like, I mean, it was a game purely made for school project
Oh, I know.
purposes. It's like, yeah. So, I don't know.
Hey guys,
Or 1 day inside of 1 or 2 weeks at most, I'm pretty sure. Wait, so Nuke is the only useful one here, right?
yeah,
Will it gain
because
new
something
power?
is new.
I wonder. Now for a rebirth.
Yeah.
I have a dilemma where I have like a little document with all my ideas of what I would change about the plot of Fire Emblem Fates, okay?
As one does.
This little cute little document. I have my ships on here. And I was looking through my ships and I was like, oh no. So there's 3 games, right? So I have it so like each game has a different set of ships, okay? Because some people are one side only, okay? And then when they combine the games, the ships are anything goes because everybody's available, right? So I'm looking through it and I'm like, everybody's paired up, right? So I'm sitting here, I'm happy with myself. I'm like, yeah, everybody's paired up. And then I think, oh no, wait a minute. I forgot one of the royals. I forgot one of the main older brothers of the player character. I was like, oh no. He doesn't have a ship. He has a ship in the route, like the one route he's on, but he doesn't have a ship in the combined cast.
Oh, he
one.
sailed the
And I was like,
seas.
what did I do? I made a mistake. And I'm looking at him, I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. I'm just like, oh no, it's because I added, like... I'm looking at it, and I'm like, man, what am I gonna do? And then I was like, well, I could ship him with this other character who he speaks to, like, twice ever and has 0 supports with. And who is older than him by, I don't know, less than 10 years probably. So I'm sitting here and I'm like, should I do that or should I just not ship him with anybody? And I'm like, no, he's pretty important. I was like, I could scrap the bottom ship, but like,
So everyone
what I did
specifically... Well, first I
What
just
I
like the
did
idea
was-
that this movie is called Love, possibly.
I have like at the bottom, I have like the not at the bottom, but like at some point I just started like shipping characters I just didn't like with each other. I just started putting them together in ships. So like the bottom has like one character who I think is okay, and my least
This is
favorite
the perfect
character.
confidant
in
to
the
do
game.
while you're talking about ships.
Hello.
I mean, something
Yeah,
that
well,
one,
we'll sue me. But like, I was like, oh, should I ship him with that guy? I guess like there's no harm. And it might be fun because like, Ryoma's super serious. And like, a model royal, he's gonna be the next king. And like, the only other guy who's open is like, He's like the ruler of another nation, and he's pretty freaking silly. He doesn't take anything seriously. Except, oh my god, wait, I'm rewriting it. He doesn't have to die. I'm so smart. Oh yeah, she helps. She raises your max HP, guys.
Oh, that's not that useful. Honestly, we don't die that often.
No, it's not as good as Maruki, who raises your max SP, but...
Yeah! First and third games, everybody's always start within the school, and the second game's at home. The Witch by at home. Less graphics to redo. Yeah, we are struggling. It's for external oblique muscles. I already want to die hearing those names.
Hashtag moving and learning reference.
No, not moving and learning. Purgatory Inferno, which is the name of Purgatory and Inferno. Oh, they're just cat puns.
For context, people who don't know, when
Like
Philip and I went to
Dante's
high
Inferno?
school, Dante's Inferno. My friend saw a book in Italy where they had a picture book based off of Dante's Inferno.
Oh yeah, of course.
Like,
they don't have to die. Susie Gaster with 10, I think. I think that was actually my sister saying it.
That I did say that just now, a couple minutes ago. He doesn't have to die. It was dumb anyway. It was dumb how he died.
I don't know if this is gonna give me any points, but please go easy on me. I thought I was. We're gonna die.
0 points.
We're gonna die. Look, man, I don't care. I like answering honestly, and
I know.
that happens to often.
I
happen to be
really
I'm a bit of a people pleaser, so it happens to usually mean that honestly means I'm trying to do well in the conversation. But like, that's my response. Like, oh god, I am in pain. Yeah, but you're a professional, Kasumi. I stretch.
Good effort.
I think that's enough stretching for now. Good effort,
You
senpai.
do it before or just after?
Does apply to Susie Fast too, doesn't it? Who's Susie Gaster? Who's Susie Fast?
I don't know.
I guess you're saying both Susie and Gaster would be like, you're right. Susie is trying to rewrite things, and there's a decent chance it's so someone doesn't have to die. Because we don't know what terrible fate the prophecy predicts that she's trying to avoid, but, death is pretty easy to do. Susie Gaster. And Gaster, we don't really know a lot about what Gaster's trying to do. I'm not doing so great about it, so I'm not sure I can manage anything just strenuous. Unlike me, who is in perfect health. I don't know which one she'd actually... I actually don't know a lot about Katsumi's character. So I don't know what
She's nice.
like. Cool, I'm going to ask if she's doing okay.
She really cares about the fact that her sister died, and she wants to carry on their dreams of becoming world champions in gymnastics.
I got 0 music notes again. Joke is Susie's last name is Gaster. It is? Or the joke is you're making up that it would be Gaster. I'm not sick or anything physically. I'm doing perfectly fine. Just like me.
I was thinking.
Do you remember how I said I wanted to talk to you about something? Physically, I'm stuck in a slow. I don't think that voice line matches. I was thinking, she's like tentative and potentially romantic, and then like this is clearly she's giving up to talk about something serious. If you read the actual dialogue, why do I coach without it? I coach about it, but she told me to take some time off from gymnastics. According to her, I need to think about who I really am. I like penises.
Auto foreshadowing. Anyway.
So anyway, I want to check that this is people I know coming home, or if I'm being robbed. Give me a second.
Yeah, Mama and Jay, I just got the Life 360 notice.
forgot you could creepily spy on me. Cool. Amazing.
Where?
I need to think about who I really am.
You could spy on me. You just don't get notifications about me.
I went to my coach about it, but she told me to take some time off of gymnastics. According to her, I need to think about who I really am. I always hate it when they do that. Like, it's always like I'm throwing myself in my work, and so it's like you need to take a break. And it's like you're not giving them any more guidance. Like you're taking away the thing that's helping them, and yeah, maybe that'll help them find themselves. But you're not giving any direction. It's always like that's always how it is when they do this trope.
I mean, to be fair, in this specific case, I think that's probably the best advice the coach could have given in Kasumi's case, for reasons that will become apparent in the third semester.
Right.
It's probably the best advice she could have given, because like Kasumi's situation is kind of complicated.
Turkey is emotionally devastated to learn once again that I am in fact a casual fan who does not keep track of the insanely quick process Deltarune goes through new memes and in-jokes. I am never caught up. I get all of my knowledge about what's been going on from Turkey. Apparently it's a new meme that it's Susie Gaster is the new meme. Truly fascinating way of, I guess there's this guy who makes these meme videos. I gotta watch those again so I can be up to date again.
Guys, while I'm rewriting, or I'm putting ideas for rewriting, right? Like, first of all, I'm just gonna say, if you're gonna have a game where you have two sets of siblings, then you have to choose one side. Don't pull this bullhonky and some of them siblings survive. They should, if you choose the other side, all your other siblings should die.
Sorry, what were you saying? I'm distracted. This is a coder issue. I gotta that's the quality. I don't think I was doing too much. I guess I gotta reevaluate my stream quality, because even though I have a low constant bitrate, even though I have a low bitrate, I should be doing anything. What is it doing that so always causes this? Well, go ahead. I'll look at those later and see if there's any of that I can fix. Maybe re-optimize. Maybe it's the B frames. Joke's been around for months. Yeah, but was it? It just. I'm not on all the inroads, I don't. I've played the games. I know more than the average person, but I'm still not in the same level as you.
I see.
No idea what to do. Alright. You want to know what to do? May I introduce you to video games? Just keep going out with me? We're going out? Do you mean
I
going to places with you?
Yes, presumably. Joker.
No problem. Look, if it was me, I would call. No, fine, no problem.
Thank you so much.
Well, if it was me, I'd be like, we're going out. I'm sure this was subtle negotiation of boundaries. Oh yeah, on your shipping crisis earlier, do you know about the meme where it's like Mario Galaxy, which when a character refers to another character? Oh yeah. That popped up around Deltarune recently, which was interesting. But that's been a thing. I played Mario Galaxy as a kid. I've known how that works. But I've seen people making jokes where doing that reveal is a secret or something. Because they say something vaguely, but then the picture shows up and it ruins the vagary. And then the character's like, oh, you know, which is a pretty good bit. It was really interesting to see that because they're making all these jokes. It was timed with Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 re-releasing. And it must have been a lot of Deltarune fans first go at it. Because they, like, were talking about it, like, or just re-sparked interest or something. But then it was like a callback, you know.
Wait,
No.
so what about my dilemma?
So what you're saying is, every single person. Do you do romance, Naomi?
Yeah, I mean, like, the thing is, like, most of them are just, like, offhand mention because I want to. And there's only a couple that, like, I'm focusing on.
Just to clarify,
Because,
in real
yes.
life, do you feel romance? I actually don't remember.
I don't know. I've never really been interested.
Cool. All right.
But I like reading romance. I think it's fun.
I just find it very interesting that it is an imperative goal to pair everyone up.
It just makes me so happy.
Specifically pairs. Well, because me, you
Well,
know.
I guess Ryoma could join some. Well, okay, let me see. But that would
Yeah.
be weird because, like, well,
But like,
where would he fit?
here's the thing, right? It's not like you have like. Oh no, don't ask why my throat sounds like it's. Sorry, I'm very healthy.
I can't be
It's
there.
like-
That's
From my perspective, like, it's like you don't have like a romantic goal for this character. You're just trying to shoehorn him into a relationship because you feel like you should be in a relationship.
yeah, because he's important.
No,
Also,
so all the
he's
important,
the freaking king of the
all
country.
the important characters must in fact be in a relationship. This. You don't even have someone you think would be good.
Yeah, because the people I do think are good, I've already put off with somebody.
You understand how this looks from my perspective, right?
Yes.
Which is,
Bad.
yeah, stupid.
Yeah,
You'd
but
think-
like,
I have to advance the romantic agenda.
it makes me happy to see them happy. Hey, don't worry, I'm planning on like
No,
having
you're
them
saying
get-
now you're saying the romance is a gateway to happiness.
No, I'm saying that romance is a gateway so that I can write romance and also have couples break up.
Remember the one where it's like Carol
Obviously.
saying, as you know, Chris, I am very homophobic. But I kind of pretty much everyone in the second text box of Carol with no text and she looks shocked. That's very funny.
I'm just saying, I would like to break some people up because it's fun.
Okay? And you need everyone paired off. Break someone up and then pair them up with the new guy after they're broken up.
I could do that.
I just feel
Well,
so
I
limited.
guess I was never thinking. I don't know why I didn't think about Ryoma. Arguably,
Oh my gosh.
he's dumb.
In many ways, I am a weird romantic because I actually really like romance. Fictionally. I'm very romance favorable. But like, there's like a weird caveat to that where the aromanticness actually gets through. Which is, I do have a massive pet peeve with forced romance. Like, to me, like, if romancing is happening, I have to see a logic to it. Otherwise, it feels stupid.
That's why they're breaking up.
But the idea that the goal
'Cause I hate Perry.
is
And
that you have a
low-key,
character. You
I
don't
wish he would die.
have that just
I like
because
it
this is a main
quickly.
character, they must experience romance, even though you don't have a good plot line for that. That feels very stupid to me.
I guess so. It just feels like
That's healthy, Cots. You got me
feel
worked
bad
up enough. I activate my throat again. Thanks.
I guess you're right. I guess it is kind of dumb that everybody is like paired up. I don't know. I guess it's just a habit from, like that's kind of like how like people like who aren't playing necessarily optimally. That's kind of what people do, like in the game.
Right.
So like my brain is like, oh yeah,
Oh, because like you want, because
this is
they'll make
fire.
more units.
Yeah. So,
All right, I'll
like,
give you
my
some of
brain
that.
is like,
It's not entirely just a matter of normativity.
my brain is like, oh yeah. Also, because like Ryoma is literally the king of the country, and his kid is like, one of my favorite characters. And I was like, oh my god, Shira's not gonna exist. I was like, oh no.
Well, apparently she is also in the Homo and the Pippins. You don't know what the Pippins are. They're like little side characters based off dice.
Oh. But I guess that's all right. Like, I guess I was doing it out of habit.
Plus, have you considered polyamory?
Well, I was considering shoehorning him into a couple. Not shoehorning him, but like making it one of those things where it's like, oh, this is my boyfriend so and so, and this is his boyfriend so and so.
A polyamorous relationship.
Yeah, but like the meme, where they're
Oh,
like,
a meme.
oh well, like I look,
Specifically.
well Ben's gay, and that's his boyfriend, and Bennett and that's his boyfriend Brian, and Brian and I hate each other, and Ben's straight for me.
Oh yeah, I get that's
That
a meme,
meme.
but it is just a polyamorous relationship structure.
Yeah, but like,
Have you
or they
seen
could
those-
all love each other.
Don't. Well, yeah, there's a different structures. Have you seen those? Damn it! This is what shipping does to you. You've ruined me. See those Delta
Well, I'm
Rot.
considering putting him
I
there,
don't
'cause,
recognize those names. Sorry. Oh god. No. I might need more of the boiling water. Caspian's greatest weapon has always been... No, not the cough drops. No, I made a thing. Not with the boiling water. Hear my coach praising me. Caspian's greatest weapon has always been her boldness. That used to be true. I was totally fearless, confident. Gymnastics was a fun challenge. Sorry, I've been in a slump. I got taller for one. There's some other complications. I can move how I wanted more. Not even my own body. Right, because she got very used to moving with specific body proportions. And then I'm assuming some amount of puberty happened and that changed her movement. I fell into depression. I got real pretty bad.
But
When you helped me in Shibuya, from that one fan fiction about Poetry the Rock, something occurred to me. How fearless you are, how confident you are. I knew you were the right one for the job. Still with you, somebody. I wanted to be confident again. Alright, I found my lead then.
yes,
Is it impossible to make music notes, or am I just stupid?
I don't know. This is like weird that we're not seeing any.
Is it automatic?
I didn't think so. It might be. That's nice.
Oh, that is nice.
All right.
Let's see.
Do I have to like press a button to activate that?
No.
No.
I'll be heading home now.
Okay, it says any conversation choices. Oh wait, no, never mind. That's not right. Wait, we're on rank 2. Oh my god, you really did just click all the options that didn't give you any. Wait, okay, you've got one more chance on the phone call. Alright.
You play Stress Emotion that you don't use very often. You just massage them out before you sleep. I'm gonna get rid of them. You did eat eventually, right? That's what I would ask. Damn it.
Bro.
That's what I would ask. That's what I would
Yeah.
ask.
For some
your
reason, the
favorite-
correct option is impressive.
Oh. Yeah, yeah, well, I don't want to glorify that. Oh, I have auto on. I haven't been listening. Yes. Maybe I'm still hallucinating that. Oh, that's cool. It's always good when you question whether or not you actually ate things.
Yeah, Flip, you know what? I'm going to my list of ships now and I'm deleting some because I actually realized maybe I don't actually care about the characters that much. I don't want to write that much.
Aromantic agenda achieved. The aromantic agenda has like one thing
I mean, some
on
of these
it.
I really like because like their supports are super
You can
cute.
keep
Like
the
one of
ones
them,
you like.
he ends up curing her curse and it's cute.
I'm just saying, don't put ones in just because you want them.
Yeah.
You could have romances. I just don't think they, as a goal, everyone must be paired up. I think is dumb. For those of you wondering, the aromantic agenda is like one item on it, and it's defeat and amatonormativity. There are no other things on the agenda.
Get rid of that. I like those two. I like those two not because they're cute together, which they are, but just because of how this ship makes the other character, the dad character, low-key a bad dad. It cracks me up. I'm such a nice person, guys.
Let's do a crossword.
Yay!
Now that I've like activated like my throat, like we had a good run going. I'm gonna be coughing like the rest of the night.
Yeah, Philip managed. It went terribly with Kasumi. Philip actually managed to click none of the options that would give him
they're both
any
impressive, and I reactivated my healthiness. I was like, I was feeling real good. Hopefully, crossword photos. Like,
But
yeah,
guys, I just like to say
every time a guy was like, "Why the fuck are you playing a crossword puzzle?" I might get more
I
aggressive
like
because I'm
this
sick.
ship because it's cute. He saves her. He becomes a little bit less racist because
That's always good.
the interaction they have. But most importantly,
That's gotta be iced.
when you have their children, he supports one of his sons, and he's like, "Yes, you can become like, yeah, I want to support your art. We'll have an art exhibition so everyone in the camp can have a nice break from war and look at your art." And then like his other son, he's like, "You must follow directly in my footsteps and become the next ninja of our class." It cracks me up.
Oh, that's the difference of the heir versus the spare. Hello. Oh, welcome, Barrett. Welcome to lurking. I'm very healthy. It's okay to be sick versus good, stay healthy. Yeah, I just don't think someone being like, and I was super hungry. Our response is not, wow, it's so impressive you denied yourself food. My question is, did you eat? Like,
I mean, that's the thing about social links. You're not supposed to be saying what might be good for them. You're supposed to be saying what makes them happy.
Yeah, but I like doing at least a little bit of role play where I say the thing that makes sense to me. What I would say.
That's fair.
And generally, I try to make people happy in conversation, so it usually kind of has some convergence. Oh, excuse me. The burp was part of the sickness, by the way. Nothing I can do about that. That I don't have. I don't have any sickness. It's 1984 levels of contradiction. Atmospheric disturbance. Rain. No. Cloud. No.
I don't think those are disturbances.
Wind.
No.
I'm referencing Dowsy, don't realize it's okay not to smile versus good keep smiling. Oh, right.
But like what's even funnier is that in the sibling support that they have, like it feels like the one that the dad favors. is the older one.
Oh, it's just not even.
Even though it is like canonically the lore that the firstborn from
Would
like
have to be
in
the
this
one.
man's family is supposed to take up the
War
mantle.
between air masses. Well,
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not gonna not do the crossword just because you're talking
Wait,
about.
what's the other horizontal one?
Check daily.
Weather?
Oh,
Is there a W?
right. Because certainly that does
Because
appear to be the.
it feels like
We have a
feels
theme
like
going.
weather-based stuff.
Yeah. And you do check it out because this is iced, cooled with cubes. Atmospheric situation.
That's okay.
Wait, which made up undersculpture is your favorite? Which I'd like to point out is the XKCD thing where it's like average person probably only has one favorite made up Undertow skeleton. I was a really big fan of Error Sands as a kid. So sure. I like some of the Gaster depictions as well. Yeah. Atmospheric disturbance. Wind. No. Dirty Brother, Prunzel, Togor. I mean, Prunzel's not a skeleton, and that's the only one I know. If I can't count AU Sands, then it's... Turkey is absolutely the embodiment of the experts meme, who does not know that even to somebody who is a casual Deltrude fan, just how different of a experience. I don't know. I know about Prunzel. He's like the giant eyeball. He's not really a skeleton. There's just one. There's just one. There's just one Undertale fanfiction I read. I'm blaming you for all this, Naomi. The sickness. I mean the healthiness. I started a sock collection recently. Is that a character? Design wise. Sure, I don't know what you mean at all. I read one where the reader insert turned into a skeleton, I think. They also got erased from existence, which I thought was really cool, because it explained why it had been like a reader because there's one of those reader inserts where like, they say your name or something.
Oh,
and then they get like erased from existence, and then it's like, oh, only the stuff that was actually written down is kept being in existence. I was like, that's a cool meta way to do things. And then they're like, oh, my font, like that's what my new name will be. It'll be after my font. I am finishing my thing. So then she's like, because I'm not gonna finish it otherwise. And she's like, oh, I'll use my new font. And they kept doing your name, even though the font, you could look up what the font name is. You could figure out what her name was. And they didn't complete it. They didn't complete the cool meta thing. And I was like, oh, come on. You were so close. What were you going to say?
Is it storm? Atmospheric disturbance?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I get interrupted.
I was looking at the letters and I was like, storm. Oh.
What? Front.
Yeah, front. I was like, it's definitely that. It's definitely starts with the O or the F.
Oh, my mother blank or my brother's blank. They make a design based on that. Well, at least that's a comprehensible origin.
You did it.
I wish I had more of that boiling water thing on me. Like
you can pop your head out, ask someone to make it, and come back in. I'll give it to you.
Would they? I really don't want to spill it over my computer.
Terrible.
Just wait for Baby
If only
Bones.
you had one of those Starbucks teddy bear things.
That made Baby Bone? No, Baby Bones was a term for basically content involving. Like, I guess I can see that. But Baby Bones was a term in the old times, was a term for the AU where it's basically you doing like a child singing some papyrus. That's not when I think Baby Bones. You know what I used to love? I used to love Biddy Reader Adventures. That was a fan fiction. Warming cold air before it's class. So, otherwise, it's called seasonal rain fun. Yeah. No more Baby Bones skeleton. Bros, now Baby Bones and skeleton. Ah! You young people changing my pure and uncorruptible Undertale fanfiction. Or Undertale fandom. Your new ideas.
I see.
The burp helps. It makes me sound like an alcoholic. But I can't figure that one out.
Nice.
We got a little smarter.
Have we ever gotten smarter? We're just idiots.
Alright, what should we do? Let's see.
Nice.
I want to finish this
Getting
stupid
a
DVD.
charger. For that. Let's wait too.
I just want to
Proficiency.
burn this up.
Hmm.
We're gonna star,
What are you
right?
doing here? Don't tell me you busted into prison to rescue me.
Join us, right? Come on, let's get you out of here.
What was that accent?
American. No, it was like British or something.
It's kind of bad.
Went to prison for his own Australian, maybe.
Piece of cake.
Everyone knows the only thing you need to escape from prison is a lockpick.
Of course. Oh my god. Always sitting like that, dude.
It's sitting not like a human. Yeah, now it is. Excuse me.
Wow.
The amount of stuff that just happens to the Deltarune fan that I don't even know.
Hey.
Oh, you have time to read. Okay, but yeah, we need to raise our guts so we can talk to the guy at the gun shop.
Oh.
It looks like a newspaper.
Yeah.
For real?
Log it.
For real. Gotta count that.
Everything Deltarune related, surprisingly enough. I think that you often don't realize, like, maybe not literally everything, but you know a lot more than most people, right? Oh, how's my health? So glad you asked. I'm gonna see her only if Maruki's not open. Is Maruki open?
Check the practice building.
Maruki.
What a scorcher,
Maybe.
right? Ah, yes. I'm sorry.
No, it's not right now.
Wait, let me check what days he's open so we don't have to keep checking him.
Won't he call me if he's open?
He can, or you can visit him too. Like we visit Takechi uninvited.
I'll go to the clinic. I have to remind myself not to stress too much about what to do or I'll get lost in the sauce. I'm not rousing,
Okay,
but
you
I'm
won't-
Azrael.
you won't
No,
be
I
able
have not
to
seen
go-
that.
Wait, what rank are you at with Maruki right now?
I don't know.
Can you check? Press X. Not X. Sorry, I'm confusing myself. Go to your menu. Your menu. Confidant. And go find Maruki so I can see what level you're at. Okay, so you can't go past rank 5 until after September 19th.
Oh.
So
we
you
got a
have
while.
like 11 days until you can hang out with him again.
11 days, September 19th? We're in the middle of July.
Oh, I'm dumb. I'm looking at the day, not the month. So we have quite a bit of time before we can hang out with him again.
I see. Good counterparts, but they're not the same as people.
Oh, wait, I just noticed that we have one more day until Kanashiro's stuff is up.
Yeah. Oh, this is verse 90 death for.
Yes. But you have, so.
Yay, thank
Yeah.
goodness. Oh, hang on.
Oh, we're just hanging out.
Like, if I try and start letting myself stress, am I using my time correctly? We will take over. I just gotta use time. The time will pass either way or whatever.
That's true.
Right. The theory about Chris and Frisbee are the same. At least we got 3.
Oh, well, next time you hang out with her, it'll be a rank up, so. That's nice.
That's nice.
Not with the Catchy, though. We're gonna have to do one more hangout.
What was it catchy? Wednesdays and...
He's Wednesdays and Saturdays. But we might not be able to see him just because tomorrow might be a story event.
For real, log it.
Oh.
On text.
Right, for those of you who missed it, last stream we hit the coveted and very much awaited 50 Ryuji for reals. We only have 35
For everyone
non-Ryuji for
else.
reals.
I'm gonna finally finish the last DVD.
Oh.
Damn it, they're onto us. We're out of time.
They're like each other's counterparts.
Look at my back.
Yeah, like if you were to put Chris and Naruto, they'd act different. Yeah. Well, you like them as like you like them as parallels.
That's incredible. Oh.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Well then.
Okay, Morgana, I'll go to sleep.
No, they arrest the mafia.
Yeah.
Told by Gog. I saw them in Shibuya. That was in Emoji the Rock fanfic.
Wow.
Fanfic. Forum, what's it called? I want to see. Oh no, the fan site's here.
Did you see one? Someone said, think they get chicks.
No. I did see someone say they got Kamashiro, you know.
Yeah.
Holy shit, making history? Oh god, I catch you all.
Oh man.
Yeah, this looking not very good for him, but
This does look like the worst end part of the season, it being super hot. I would hate this.
Who cares?
Hey, that was awesome. They're still the same person. With their varying lives and how they'd still be quiet. Yeah, I don't really see the what it even. The problem is, what does it even mean to be the same person across the multiverse? That's always been a bit of a tricky question with the multiverse. What does it actually mean to be the same person? You know, technically, you know, yes, Chris is close to Frisk in terms of being possessed by a soul and stuff. Well, in terms of, like, backstory, right? Like, you know, they slot in story-wise into the slot car I had, you know. Although obviously not the meta slot. Yeah, were you still here, or did I cut out completely again?
No, it's fine. I'm still here. I just didn't show you. Might have robbed me.
Yeah, it's the Phantom Thieves.
No matter
I
how
wanted
hard
the
they
same
looked
person,
within
like
our
same
organized
unknown
crime department
biological
couldn't
parents.
catch Junya Kanashiro.
That's
I
your favorite
guess.
character.
Biological.
Here to probably actually add something to the plot for once.
I just don't see what it really adds for them to be biologically the same. Like, if it just comes down to, so is being the same character entirely DNA biological determinism? You know?
No.
Well, that's the implication, right? They're biologically the same person. What even is the meaning of biology across dimensions? I definitely was reading this one comic where they had a very different biology, just because, like, a different version, you know, on the same character had a different, purely different. They're like a different gender, like a different dimension, because, you know, biology, you know, in a different dimension where things are slightly different. That means, you know, might be a lot different biology. Like, probably an alternate universe where I have, like, a lot of different traits because, you know, it's the gene lottery. I'm saying that Chris is dealt with Frisk, and I'm saying that that is a functionally meaningless statement. Like, I'm saying that when you try and define it, it breaks down, because there's not really a super meaningful. They do make good narrative parallels, I'll give you that. Like, and I guess you could argue, you know, this is, and if you're arguing nature versus nurture, you're arguing that the differences are entirely based on nurture, which I guess is interesting. But kind of by nature, it's, I guess nature, yeah. But the thing about nature versus nurture is we haven't figured that out in real life. There's some mix, you know. Oh, hey, it's Say.
And yet he simply turned himself in. Even confessed all his crimes. The Phantom Thieves.
Which...
Is it a crime to manipulate someone's heart?
Depending
Cleaned
on the
up.
means, yes. He's absolutely right.
Even if it makes someone admit their evil deeds and helps make them pay for their crimes?
Do the ends ever justify the means?
I hope she hasn't fallen under their influence.
No, I'm sure she would never fall under influence.
Of course not.
Now, I bet you think I did such a good job of dissuading her. You know, I provided such a good alternative. How could she possibly not want to follow my lead after that?
The Phantom Thieves.
The Phantom Thieves.
Damn it.
Damn it.
Oh my boy.
It's still some difference in nature, I guess.
Now
Yeah.
Well, I mean, to be fair on their part now, like,
What? Yeah.
now if, like, the Mafia hires lawyers for Kaneshiro, they can technically argue that he was like coerced into confession because everybody knows about the Phantom Thieves threatening to steal his heart kind of thing.
But they weren't coerced into a confession by the police, so it doesn't matter. Right? Like, the police can't coerce someone into a confession because that would be considered because then that gets thrown out because you want to disincentivize, police from doing that. But like, if it was some anonymous person, plus Kaneshiro was still decided to confess. They can't just say, well, a ghost made him do it, and then get legal pardon.
Sure.
These arrests, even though they're just doing their job. Purpose police slang. You might have heard the stars in police procedural saying, like Palma or Police Squad. Could add character to both Chris and Frisk. Could it? What would it add character? I guess it emphasizing the different ways. I don't know. I'm actually pretty invested in Chris. Like, what do you mean? And they're already decent narrative parallels. I don't see how being the same person... Well, again, I still don't understand what it means, even. For perpetrator, yeah. Speaking of stars, I feel like you're bouncing around this logic weirdly. This feels like a very tangential. Sum of angles A through E is math. Sum of angles A through E is the same as the number of interior angles of a certain shape, 180 degrees. Okay. Do you know what shape has the sum of angles make 180
This is
degrees?
the best high school level math question I've ever received.
So fucking bad.
Guys, I think it's a triangle. No, and then Philip, you're gonna answer the right one.
Yeah.
And all your classmates are gonna be like,
Oh my god.
how did you know that?
Is it a dodecagon? Is it a pen? I look at the star. The star is like, oh, a math problem. And the question is literally, what shape do the angles add up to 180 degrees? The image is unrelated. It's a triangle.
Well, I mean, there are triangles in there.
Good.
I guess, but they're arguing that all of the points in the pentagon add up to 180 degrees. It's literally it's so unrelated to the image.
But it's okay, you got it right, obviously.
Wait, would it? The sum of the angles A through E is the same as the sum of interior angles of a certain shape. Huh. I didn't know that about it's interesting to learn about not a pentagon,
There's no
pentagram.
one did it that way just so that younger
Excuse me.
people who are playing it don't have to answer like more advanced math, I guess. So they were like, oh,
Normal
we'd like
people
to vote
suck.
it to, like, we'll promote it for like third grade. I guess
They
not
haven't
third
cared
grade.
about guessability of many of these questions.
That's true.
I just other things little Baker did, the stuff Frisk would do, but Teen Chris's actions are different from a theoretical Teen Frisk. So you see like divergence as it goes on. But would that even happen? We don't know anything about Frisk's childhood. We might learn about Chris's. Chris's childhood is going to be interesting. I just don't get it. Like, I don't... Like, yeah, I guess technically. But that's just a wholly different story. That's not the story happening in either Undertale or Deltarune. We're going to learn more about Chris's childhood because there's interesting stuff there. But again, if we want to compare, like, Chris and Kara have a much more similar childhood if you want to like show divergences.
Are you ready to hear your classmates call you a genius, Philip?
Yeah, thank you. Oh, hey, an actual explanation. The sum of interior angles of a triangle will always equal. This is the math part they couldn't include for all the dummies. They had to ask what a triangle was. The interior angles of a triangle will always be 180 degrees when it is planar. Oh, so... yeah, they're showing off that, like... oh, right. Because... that's interesting, because I hadn't thought about that. But it's right, because that's a triangle. That's A plus... so if you have, like, a plane, if you have any... like, if you have, like, a flat line, and you have any angle through it, then those on the one side, it has to eat up to one... all four of those angles have to equal 180, have to equal 320, but on each side, it has to equal 180, because it's the two lines. So this is... what? So this angle... So this angle is 180 minus whatever the angle on the left. I'm pointing at the screen. Like so it's A plus C because, you know, the other angle that's not A or C in that red triangle, the other interior angle is 180 minus A plus C, and you know the angle highlighted A plus C is 180 minus the other angle. So 180 minus 180 minus C A plus C is A plus C. I think you have shit at Flightship Frisk. Cool. That's fair. I guess. But again, that would also pair better with Kara. Sure. I mean, yeah, because Frisk right now is a prankster, but they don't really get mean. You know, that's a good explanation of why the pentagram, or I guess the star, the whatever, it's not really a pentagram, is it?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
That's a good
9,
explanation.
10.
That's a really good and intuitive explanation for why all the points of the pentagram are the same. Add up to 180 degrees. That would be really interesting to figure out. If only they had made the question about that. I would probably have not got, like, that would have been tricky to figure out, but it actually would have been interesting.
That's true. Instead of triangle. Wow, really? Wow, I can't believe he knew it was a triangle.
Some of you guys didn't go to him.
Thanks, Morgana. I am really smart.
Finally using my elementary school education. I'm very sure we're not going to like Chris. So, I mean, if it makes you feel better, I don't think the concept's very good, but I'm sure it's not that much about. I mean, yeah, having, you know, I can see how that'd be fun, Noodle Shit and Pancreas, Prankster, Frisk. I just, and certainly, you know, Chris seemed much happier in their childhood than right now. I mean, I think a big part of Deltarune, one of my favorite things about Deltarune, Chapter 4, is the fact Susie goes up and says something like, "Don't worry, we're going to make it so that things are the way they were before." And Susie means, like, near the beginning of the adventure. And I can see, you know, because Susie says, "I see it in your eyes that you agree that we should make it the way things are before." And Susie is thinking at the beginning of the adventure, and I'm thinking, oh, but Chris is thinking that, like, that's before you, that's way before. Like, Susie doesn't realize the differing context. Being so similar yet so similar. I guess. I mean, look, I do admit they have decent parallel points. You know, they make for interesting parallels. I just find all of this, it's very kind of an abstract argument, you know. It doesn't have a lot of grounded meaning to it. And I don't do well with arbitrary too much. You know, that is, I think, a difference between us. You know, a lot of the AU ideas I'm like, it's really arbitrary, you know, from my perspective. And I don't do well with it. I like my... I don't know. Like, it takes something else to compel me. Is Avenger still here? I'm kind of curious.
I don't know. We haven't heard from him since.
Yeah,
He said hello.
Yeah, she said hello. She left. But despite how similar Frisk is to Chris, they're still themselves. Yeah. Although, how similar are they? I view them as decent. Like, there are certainly similarities, but I view them as quite distinct. I think of them very differently. Although I don't think of Frisk very much at all. Frisk is kind of like... They do the whole twist that Frisk is their own person in Undertale, but it doesn't really go anywhere in that game. This is a new Urban Legends. It's very nice.
Oh yeah, we won't be able to hang out with anybody because it's gonna be midterms.
The worst time of year. I know we checked on the mob boss, and our approval rating is still only like in the 30 something.
Hell yeah! People have been making a huge deal of it since the police announcement.
It's difficult to accept that the authorities are taking all of the credit for his arrest.
People are going
No, it doesn't really matter.
online, though. Look,
No, but we're very popularity obsessed.
This is quite the turnaround. All of a sudden, people are expressing
Makoto?
their long-standing belief in us.
so this is why Makoto told us to post the calling card anywhere that might stand out.
Well, also
Pretty smart
because
move on her part. Oh,
Also because
where
we
is our
need
amazing Miss
the
President?
Kaneshiro to see it.
and because Kaneshiro has claimed the whole of Shibuya as his territory as
My
well.
apologies, but I won't be able to join you today.
Oh, why?
Oh.
I've been called into a meeting with the principal.
Oh,
There's no
no.
need to worry, though.
Uh-oh.
More
We'll kill him.
importantly, there was a special on TV about the Phantom Thieves.
Huh? What did it say?
They were talking all about our
What if
calling
Joker
cards.
was blue?
For real?
For real!
Like sad? For real.
What is-
There's an on for real.
I'll have to see you all another time.
Who
Like
was
from
that?
Batman? Or the playing card?
Really? Oh, that's freaking crazy.
I hope all this excitement doesn't place us on the police's radar.
Oh, now we're thinking about
It'll be
that.
fine. No way they'd find out about that
Maybe
weird
we
other
should
world.
move our
Yeah, no
hideout
one on the
from
police
the
force could
alleyway.
possibly
Do
know.
you remember what the fake Kaneshiro
How
said
could they
towards the
possibly
end?
find us when we're talking about being a Phantom Thieves in this very public
Yeah.
place?
Yeah. We blend in. Like how
Got
Chris
two
is revealed
blondes.
at the end. Yeah, Chris itself is revealed at the beginning. I'm glad that you like that. I still don't know, like, for joke, like, are you talking about Jevil, or are you talking about, like, the Batman Joker?
Batman Joker.
Another
I don't think
minute.
anything would change if it was blue. He's already like
We're not the only ones who are doing it.
pale, abnormally pale
I'm not
white.
gonna let it bother me. As far as we
There's
know,
plenty
he's
of
been
like
pulling that shit out of
strangely
his
colored
ass.
people
I hope
in
that's the
DC.
case.
Anyways, in
Look,
your face,
narratively
Takeshi.
speaking,
Now, what do you
it's
wanna do
probably
about
not
this?
pulling out of his ass.
Don't get
That's
ahead of
not very
yourself.
nice.
Still, people might expect a lot from our next move, considering how excited they're getting.
We can't just pick any old schmo now.
There is no
Man,
need
I
to
can't
hurry.
wait to get
Counting
nowhere
Kamoshida, we've claimed
over
3
this topic
consecutive
of who we
victories.
should target
We should just
next.
lay low and
It
wait
does
for all
kinda
this
suck
excitement to blow
That,
over.
dude, last time so much, it was unbearable, the amount of time it was like, we should meet to talk about who our next target should be. Meeting. What should our next target be? I don't know. Okay, let's disband for now. And it's just the same thing over and over. It's like we're getting nothing done in these meetings. Oh, this Joker.
See, this is
There's a
there's lot of
Joker.
people-
Naomi, there's a Joker in Persona 5?
Wow. I didn't know
Friday,
that.
November 7th.
Joker
23.
Persona 5.
The correct, from the objectively correct time zone. 2025. Yeah, I didn't realize. That would be kind of weird. He'd probably be like
This is
dead
a
because he
hot
asphyxiated.
In that case, how
situation.
Oh, good idea. We can
Like
make it a welcome
P3
party
plot
for
was
Miss
better
President,
because they
too.
actually had a reason as to why you like had to like wait between big story beats.
Right. Are all the other Persona games involve this much clout chasing?
No, definitely not P3 because they're trying to do their stuff in secret.
Right. And P3 is
And
like
then
the good
P4
one, right?
not so. I mean, P4 it's hard because they live in a small town and there were murders happening and people are disappearing, but like they're not like they're not like the group they have doesn't have like social media or like a forum page. Like people are just like re-showing back up and they're like, oh great, the police found them, woo, no need to worry guys.
Right.
And it's just like like they all have like groups, but like this is the first one that like tries to go like public with like the groups. But to
Right.
be fair, like in both of the other games, like their groups are trying to like they're not like going after public figures. Like P3
Right.
they're going after shadows, and P4 they're just trying to save people from being murdered. Like
What about
this one
Persona
they're actually
1
going
and
after
2?
public figures. 1 and 2, well, 1 also no, they're just trying not to die. And definitely
That's
not
fine.
in 2 because
They're
the
trying to
fun
stop
thing about
Hitler.
the fun thing about 2 is that like the whole thing, like the whole plot point of the first game in 2 is that rumors come true and it's happening everywhere.
Oh.
So like, and like the whole world's in disarray. So like, that's why Hitler comes back, because there's a rumor that, there's that like famous conspiracy theory that Hitler never died.
Right.
Because they never found his body.
Dude, they really gotta remaster the first two.
They should.
Some
people have been
people care
asking
about this
for
kind
it.
of history.
If people have been asking for it, they gave us 4, which
Turkey
okay.
wants us to be kinder to 4 because it inspired a song in Undertale.
I mean, that is true. I'm not saying that I hate P4. I like P4. It's just not my favorite.
Well,
It
you
has
hate
my
it.
least favorite cast. The plot is nice, I guess. I like the main cast when it's their time to shine, like when it's that character's time to shine.
Well, you said you
Afterwards,
said
I
they
kind of
have
like
good.
them less.
They're all like Makoto. They have like great main arcs, but then they're like social links are kind of terrible, is what you said.
I mean, their social links are okay.
They're not compelling
They're
outside of their arc, their main arc.
I think, I mean, they're like, their social links are like fine. I guess I just don't like their dynamic as a group. In big story beats, and I just don't like how they behave themselves most of the time in like big story, like, or not even big story groups, just like whenever they're together like hanging out too. I don't know why I don't like it.
They don't check the vibe. They have a certain je ne sais quoi, but bad.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it stems from the fact that I kind of hate that the girls can get away with just being so mean sometimes to like some of the other male party members. And I'm like, that's not okay. Like,
but do they deserve it?
Okay, Yosuke's not a great human, but he certainly does not deserve the fact that one of the girls, of course, one of her character traits is that she really likes meat. So like he's the son of like a department, like a retail grocery store owner. And so, but like, it's not like he has any of that money. His parents like don't give him that much money as an allowance, so like he's not that much richer compared to everybody else. But she's always like, they're always wanting him to pay for things. They're always blaming things when things go wrong. They're always like making fun. One time his bike is broken, so his bike he ends up falling off his bike and into a trash can and like hitting himself. And they're just like, oh, that's just Yosuke being Yosuke, and they move on. And I'm like, what's wrong with you? I'm like literally, like when you first meet her, they're like, they're like, don't bother, like, she's like, don't bother with Yosuke, dude. He's like, I don't know why she like treats him like he's a loser. I mean, he is, but like, you shouldn't treat him like that.
Right.
Like, they're always poking fun at him too. He's always like the butt of the joke. He and Kanji are always the butt of the joke. Kanji doesn't deserve it. I mean, Yosuke wasn't very nice to Kanji, but they took out.
You find
They
it's too
took out
mean.
Yosuke as a romance option, so he doesn't overcome his well, he kind of overcomes his homophobia with Kanji, but
Wait,
kind of
when
not.
did they take that out? When was it? When was he romance?
Before the first game came out. They have like, they left some of the data in the game.
So he used to have you can tell.
Like, so you could tell that they might have been like, they were planning a romance option,
Right.
And then they took it out.
You have to answer Turkey's question.
Okay. If Sans,
By the way, that briefcase, it's pretty damn expensive. Let's sell it.
if Sans Undertale was in Persona 4 next time I played,
Yeah.
that would be kind of weird. I guess I would rather have Sans Undertale than, okay, I'm putting this on the internet and people are not gonna like this. But it's okay.
Controversial opinion alert.
Okay, I'd rather have Sans than Chie in the party. I'm sorry,
could
Chie,
you?
man. Her social link her confidant is cool. It's nice, but I just can't get over how much she demands from Yosuke. Always makes everything his fault. Is always blaming him for everything. And even to like the other thing about her is that she likes kung fu. So she's always physically hitting Yosuke. I'm like, this needs to stop. At least Sans would not do this, you know.
You don't know. You haven't played Undertale. Maybe that's Sans' primary character trait.
What if every character in Persona 4 was replaced with Sans, except Chie? I would not play. I'm sorry, guys. I just don't like her. I'm sorry.
I'm aching a little bit, so it hurts me to laugh a little bit.
No.
No, wait, I'm actually very healthy, sorry.
I just don't like her. I'm sorry, guys.
Seems like the lay low and wait idea has gone completely out the window.
That's one line of dialogue. Rant. She was halfway over. How many days have we done? Like 3?
So we can count you out then.
Oh, is that funny specifically?
I got distracted by how much I hate most. I don't hate them, okay?
I don't know. I thought it was very funny the way Naomi was like, I just would not play. No, that was funny. I don't know. It was kind of an
I guess it would be less terrible if Yosuke wasn't there because there would be no one for her to bully. But like,
I should show you the Hammercorn's arc of ETS. I think you'd find it interesting. I can't believe you're not on board with the women just abusing the guy character.
Of course not. I mean, he is.
Don't
a loser,
you have any
also
feminism?
Okay, but like he started the game with like the girl he liked, like hearing her inner thoughts, knowing that she hated him and thought he was a loser, and then she died. Well, she died first, and then he heard about all that.
Well, that's not good. That's not very feminist. Women dying.
No.
Terrible.
Like, I don't know. Also, like, I feel like Chie is really, I don't know. I should stop. I just don't. I mean, I like everybody else. I mean, Yukiko's okay. She's kind of like a piece of bread to me. She's, like, really bland and kind of boring.
Every time Chie tries to voice Sans Yusuke, every other Sans goes, not cool. It's... Every single time Chie tries to voice Sans Yusuke, Sans Yusuke gives her a bad time.
It's not like I hate her and want her to be like punished. I just wish she would like act like a normal human.
Impossible.
Like, why does she like they literally let him roll down a hill in a trash bin after he fell off his bike into the trash bin. And they're just like, just leave him. We're gonna be late to school.
That's just cartoonish.
Yeah, I guess so.
You
I just don't
couldn't tell
enjoy.
you couldn't tell I'm being contrarian for the bit.
That's the spirit. Well, I'm gonna let Makoto know.
Can we have a different hideout, please,
Makoto,
guys?
There's something we forgot to tell you. So,
You call without asking, something I would never do. Although we still have it, just every Sans like disapproves in it, and she doesn't even. Che doesn't know that everyone's Sans, you know.
oh.
What's wrong?
She's dead.
Hello? I hope you remember we have finals next week.
Oh.
Yusuke and Morgana excluded, of course.
All right, Yusuke and Morgana
She's like,
out
no,
on the
we're
town.
not talking about the next target. We're talking about exams.
Right. Look, I can't wait for the fan fiction, shipping fic. Yusuke and Morgana have a night out on the town because they don't have finals. That should be a fan fiction.
If you wish not to stand out, you had best not get bad grades, okay?
Oh shoot.
That is something
Okay, but to be fair, they like mostly always have bad grades. So like, why would you want them to like?
That would
suddenly
stand out
become
more
good?
if we suddenly got good grades. Make sure to maintain
they
the
do have to study
exact
though,
same grades.
To be fair, even when they like, even if they study, they still come out at like the bottom end of the.
All right,
rankings.
important new question from Turkey.
Behave and concentrate on your studies.
Okay.
We can have fun once finals are over. Understood?
Everyone just kind of leaves
I
and
think Shay
doesn't
would
associate
die.
with each other.
I think Shay would die if they were bullying Papyrus instead of Sans.
Oh yeah, if Shay like was bullying for fires, they would not just say not cool. Shay would be dead. Like,
Yeah, I don't think she would survive.
although to be fair, you know, Sans lets you kill Papyrus.
Yeah.
Like, Sans doesn't like stop you until you literally are threatening to end the entire world. He gets really pissed off, but he lets you kill Papyrus. He doesn't prevent you from doing that. He just
That's true, but
gets really mad at you. He basically gives you the cold shoulder, and then at the end of the day, like, calls you names.
But it's not like she is killing Papyrus. She's verbally and somewhat physically degrading him.
But Turkey's saying that you could choose demeaning options in Papyrus and still do a pacifist run, which Sans is mostly friendly with you. I think it's interesting. Sans has this reputation of being overprotective because that's a very a knowledgeable and to make sense as a character trope for someone like Sans. Like I get that. Like, because, Papyrus gets infantilized a lot, so Sans gets portrayed as overprotective. But Sans is not that, like, he acts a little bit, but he's more bark than bite when it comes to being actually protective of Papyrus. He more, like, seems to casually look out for him. He doesn't really, you know... He gets mad when you kill him, but, you know... He does not... prevent it. He does not jump in. He doesn't, you know. Yeah. Well, because a big part of Sans' character is he's super depressed. He can't really bring himself to do anything, basically. Papyrus does sometimes misinterpret Solus' compliments or appreciate it, like when you say you hate his outfit. Yeah. It's hard to tell. Sometimes, you know, it feels like he's misinterpreting, but he could also be misinterpreting on purpose. You know, Papyrus takes everything positively, and I think at least some of that's a choice. But some of it could genuinely be misinterpreting.
I believe in what I wrote. The Phantom Thieves are just.
Yeah, Makoto's standing by her.
I'm not biased at all.
Ideals. Yeah, I believe in one.
Have you figured out who they are?
No, I'm nowhere close.
No.
No, I just saw they beat the mafia, and that was like a really big concern
And
of mine.
save the students.
Have you turned on the news?
However, after considering all the facts, I concluded there are no errors in their acts or principles.
Now, listen, that's a bit of a bold move. This group has done 3 very mysterious things. I think there are good reasons to be concerned. Like, certainly they seem to be doing good. But there are reasons, like, that's definitely something that is only because that's definitely a biased
Thus,
thing.
upon deeming them to be on the side of justice, I have decided to end my investigation.
I mean, I guess it's easily saying, yeah, they seem to be doing good. They're not a problem for this, for...
The
Right,
school.
it helps that, like, they solved one of the school's problems, you know?
Yeah.
But that's not how she's presenting it. She's presenting this, like, this detailed report. And that's... I think it'd be more convincing to just be like... Because now this does lead the question. I think this will lead him to question, how does she know that? Like, why is she so confident in this specific way? Or is it be
I would have
different
run
if
with
she...
the fact that they took down
Yeah.
Kaneshiro, who was extorting fellow students,
I would have been more
and that
if
they
I
saved
was...
us from
Yeah.
Kamishita.
Yeah, if I was in Makoto's shoes, I would have been more explicit about, oh yeah, they helped us with, I said that this was more of a problem from the beginning, and this seems to be more of the problem. And it feels like a waste of resources to look for this group that has seemingly done only positive things.
But that's impossible.
Impossible? May I see the evidence you have that leads you to believe...
I was just speaking to the director of a prestigious college about your letter of recommendation, too.
There will be no need for that. I intend on getting into a good college
Oh,
on my own
shoot.
merit.
I mean, but you do legal,
Okay.
like, don't you need letters of rec?
I don't know.
Maybe they do it differently over there. I know
Isn't there one big test they have to take?
I don't know. I don't know how similar it is to China. I know in China they take the big, and also I think Korea, and I guess probably in Japan too. They take a big exam that can only take it once, and they have to it accumulates everything they've learned, and then depending on how well they do, like the higher ranked you are, the more colleges
It's a very
like
kind
colleges ask for you based on your ranking and score.
That's weird because it feels like a very unfair and stressful system. Although ironically, it would probably be good for me because test taking, they used to say that IMSA is filled with the state's very best test takers.
Yeah.
The joke being that it's not
We're
the
not
smartest. It's just the
sponges.
people. It's not the smartest. It's the people that are rewarded by the system. I probably would have done well, but it feels like such a stressful and
Right, because you can only take it
unforgiving
once,
system.
and everything is banking on you doing well on this one test. So
Yeah, it's kind of
it's pretty intense.
It almost was a bit dystopian, Although compared to the other things in
Yeah.
this world that are dystopian, it's not very high on the list.
I mean, if it works for them, it works for them,
There's a bit of
But also,
altruism.
just in general, all school is very competitive. Like how they rank, they rank you in
Well,
your
they have their rankings,
in
yeah.
your class. They rank you in your classes specifically, and then depending on how well you do, they put you in specific classrooms. Like people in class 1 are the people who are the smartest in the school, and then the further back you go, the less smart you are, and then you're
Yeah, I
ranked
wouldn't
individually
feel
in your
bad.
classroom.
I like
Everything there is ranked.
I like being good and doing well at school. I do not like being put into competition. The one class I did not get an A in college was because of curving nonsense, and I still a little resentful about that.
Right, so They
Well, what
curved it when people did well?
No, here's what happened. Let's remind you, every other class was an A. First test, it was calculus 2. A class I probably could have tested out of if I had thought about it. I had messed out enough. So probably could have tested out of the class. It was calculus 2. We went to the first test and everything was easy. It was fine, Then, it's like, okay. We went to the second test, and for some reason, even though I had done the same kind of preparation, it was brutally hard. And I learned like the next day I was actually emotionally devastated. I called my friend because I was actually emotionally because I was freaking out after the test. And then I learned the next day the teachers were like, yeah, people did too well on test 1, so they just made test 2 stupidly difficult, and you had to like look at the practice questions specifically to know how to do some of that stuff. Because not everyone get an A. And I was like, this is stupid, and that's the reason I don't have a 4.0 GPA in college. And well, that's fine. Like I'm not like the best student, right? I don't need to have the 4.0 GPA. But that was traumatic in freshman year. Like, not traumatic, that's being dramatic. But that upset me back then, and it's just an extra little sting that's the reason for me getting to 3.9. Like, that's like, it's an extra little sting on that. But and because it's stupid, there's not really a good in education. My philosophy is that the tests, like, I understand the idea of wanting to reward excellence, but fundamentally, almost every curving scheme, fundamentally, and it helps that this is how the CS department usually does it at Illinois. The CS department is very much, will only curve if people are doing badly, and it looks like we didn't teach it well, and we have to curve to kind of make up for that.
Right.
But the math department's different, and I think I didn't take many math department classes, but I avoided them for some reason after that. Also, they're usually an alkeld, which is not very comfortable. But they
are. Mine's like rollers.
Huh. Well, they were for me.
But I guess, to be fair, I'm taking calculus for business, so I guess it would make sense that it would rollers.
But but like, because fundamentally, it should be like, if everyone learns the material, everyone should get an A. And you should be trying to teach as many people the material as possible.
Right.
I mean, that partially has, you could argue that maybe instead, scaling should be different. And there's arguments made here and there about how, the expectation being, like, like with C being, like, average, but obviously is kind of bad, and the high pressure to want to get an A, You can make arguments around that, but ultimately the idea, like, too many people learned the material. We're going to artificially punish them. Like, that's bullshit.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Like, also, like, you never know how many kids are taking that class because, like, they could have tested out of it, but they didn't. So, like, but you can't.
Requisite, yeah. But oh no, me.
I don't know. That is dumb. Like, everybody did too well in the first exam, so we had to raise the. I mean, people who are in calculus 2 are in calculus 2 because they need it,
Yeah.
So,
like,
which means they're going to want to do well in it.
You must reward the excellent. This is a required class people are taking to get on to the classes they really want to take. That'll be important. Get out of here, like, pretentious.
I mean, like, it's not happening in my calculus class. To be fair, I'm doing great in my calculus class. Some of my classmates are doing less great.
So much of curving, like the idea of a bell curve is terrible. Like, it's so much of curving is this idea there must be winners. It has to be a zero-sum game. There must be winners and losers. That's the, Yeah. I mean, most of the CS classes, curving was a countermeasure towards teaching, like, It was only that the curve would be generous if everyone was doing poorly. And that makes sense. Like,
right, because then something must have gone wrong.
Yeah, it's like a defensive measure. But like, so much of like curving culture, which I think we didn't run into a lot, is around this idea of making this kind of forcing it to be this kind of zero-sum game. And that's kind of sucks.
That's it. I'm
glad that's not. I'm glad that's not how the CS department really worked.
Okay, I'll be right back.
There's a bit of an extra material, a bit of enduring. Yeah, I do think that's true. Kind of like me. Just call you a bit too intense with your friendship if you do a hangout instead of a date. Interesting. Theory that Gaster is green. Opinions. What theory is that based on? Like, why? Like, that's not like an AU idea. That's a theory. I guess the main reason would be the Mystery Man isn't green. But to be fair, the Mystery Man could be green because all the other Gaster followers are grayed out. So maybe he is naturally green. Surprising amounts of evidence.
Please excuse me.
Hey, we're not done here.
You've lost the student council president. Your keys to power are collapsing around you, Mr. Penis said.
Sir, it's me. I apologize for bothering you like this. About that.
I'm losing control of the school.
Yes, I am making progress. However, I have stumbled upon some difficulties.
Classic business speak. I am making progress, but I'm also not making progress.
Still, why would someone as important as you be interested in a petty case like this?
He's trying to get himself off the hook because he's struggling.
No, that's not what I meant. I will investigate with all the resources available to me. Of course. I should be able to let you know relatively soon. Yes, I will bring good news. Well then, thank you for your... Damn it!
He's really kind of pathetic.
I'm home.
But now it's time for some of the
You look
best.
tired. Is everything okay?
It's time for some great relationship dynamics. What will say to piss me off today?
Don't worry about me. How about you, Makoto? Have you been keeping up with your studies?
Yes, of course.
So glad this is the only conversation topic you're interested
Though,
in.
what is the point of studying?
What do you mean?
I was just wondering what will be waiting for me at the end. Even if I manage to push through tough entrance exams, I'm still thrust into a competitive society.
Yeah. Competition is one of those things where I feel like a lot of it's like romance, you know. Where like I'm fine with some competition, but I feel like a lot of it is forced. Like, you know, the stuff you want to be competitive, but you really want you want different companies to be in competition with each other. But you really don't want it to be like if a company calls itself like a competitive environment, you really don't want to be competing with your coworkers that much. Like, I just lose extra stress and you know, pitting people against each other. Stuff about the Chapter 1 pre-completion screen being green. Pre-completion screen? What's a pre-completion screen? The battle box of a bone and sands being right where room will be, as there's a space between fires room perfect for a paint room, the painting being green. Okay, that's not really evidence. That is good. You could say, oh, Gasper's room might be here, and that's decent. But the painting is green. I'm not sure that counts as evidence. I guess, though, it's secondary evidence with other stuff. So it's one more. Like, it wouldn't be a pillar, but I guess it's secondary. I don't know what you mean by pre-completion screen.
What else is there besides success? Don't ask me such
Amazing.
childish questions.
Amazing. Well, I feel almost sad for you, say. Do you have no other things you want to live in life besides compete in the arbitrary rat race that you're... So we're learning, you know, say has no other values in what she wants out of life besides competing in the arbitrary rat race set up for her. Cool.
Right.
Isn't this the man the Phantom Thieves sent a calling card for? I heard he confessed all his crimes.
Before you complete chapter 1, it's minimalist and green. What? What's minimalist and green?
Oh, yeah. 55 to 13.
Yeah, I mean, what's going on?
Hmm?
I hear something on your end.
Oh, that's not right.
Kill her!
Oh.
Save selection. I mean, that could be. There's not really evidence. This is one of those things where, in hindsight, it might be cool that these things were green. And it'd be cool to call it, I guess. But, you know, it's one of those things where the theory doesn't provide an interesting idea itself. It's basically trying to... all of that stuff that will be cool in context if it's right. And the theory is basically trying to predict that so they can say they called it. Which is fine, but there's not much to analyze there. Funny is the cryptic tweets about Luigi Super Mario being erased. Yeah, like... It's interesting to see the thematic parallels and then be able to go backwards. But I hardly think that this is an intended thought process. It's like seeing little bits of, like, not foreshadowing, but like... It's like, you're supposed to, on a repeat playthrough and all the chapters are out, go, oh, it's all green. It's like gaseous color. But they're trying to predict that before the... Like, it's not, like, supposed to be hints or something.
Even the police couldn't figure out why. It really was out of nowhere. This would only make sense if his personality changed. That would be impossible.
Why does it matter? The police still caught him in the end, right?
I had plans set for a promotion, but no one can take credit for his arrest now with that confession.
Cool.
Wow.
Yeah, but this doesn't make me look good, Makoto. Success, you idiot. Why do I have no joy in my life?
Not that a child would understand.
Oh
Yeah,
my
I wonder
god.
why.
You still have things
Jesus
like
Christ.
like happiness? I only care. She's really on the grind set. Ours is red, Santa's blue, Gaster is green. That's true. Those are the 3 primary colors of light. You got it.
What?
What do you mean,
Green's not a primary color.
what? Of light?
Well, maybe of life. I don't know about red.
Light.
Being a primary color of
L-I-G-H-T, light. Or human light.
Oh.
It's like, well, human vision, I guess.
It's like, what do you mean life?
Not life. But, like, primary color... Okay, no, we were talking about this last... If you were to just seen the slip streams where we played New Super Mario Bros. Wii on Tuesdays at, like, 7 on his channel, you would know
I got my club on Tuesdays.
It's like... I believe it's like
So
in
next
terms
week
of...
I have a presentation.
The classic paint system is a subtractive light color system. I believe is what he said, because he was talking about this. And light, how we see it, is an additive color system. So like, it subtracts. So like, paint, everything becomes kind of brown or black when you add a bunch of stuff together because it's subtractive. But light becomes more white because it's additive.
Hmm.
And because of that, the primary colors of the light system, you know, are red, green, blue. And those are very important because those correspond to the cones in your eyes. That's how we see color. It's built up out of red, green, and blue. Or you know that, right?
No.
You didn't know that you didn't know RGB was like actually very important. Like red, green, and blue is what our eye
Oh,
codes.
no, I did know that. I thought you were talking about everything else about why.
No, you knew about
It's
the
like,
eyes.
no, I didn't know why.
You also know that, computers had RGB because that's how they made pixels, because, they manipulated that. So,
Not that a child would understand.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Donation strings are green. There's a lot of green things. They must mean something.
Sure.
I mean, right now it's a nothing theory. I mean, it'll be cool to call what seems to be potentially a thematic callbacks before the thing happens, but functionally, that's all. It's kind of just a party trick if it's correct. And it's seeing ghosts if it's not correct. And she's leaving.
So she was pursuing the case.
Love you too, sis.
Yeah. I like how Makoto's like, Makoto used that to get information. She was not expecting any genuine anything from Sei. Red, green, blue.
Bro.
Okay, Turkey, I do have to say, red, green, and blue are very important colors to the human eye. They're literally the colors you see in. You cannot take red, green, and blue being paired together as evidence of things. Because that's just a very common color palette. The Powerpuff Girls, they're, I guess, pink, green, and blue. Red, green, blue. On your eye, you see in it, computers have RGB kind of pixels, and they would mix each pixel would have an red, green, and blue component to get color. Excuse me, I'm not sure if that's how they make computers anymore, but that's definitely how they used to.
Promotion. You've changed, sis.
You've really
I'll be okay.
hit the Sigma grind set now, sis. And you become really insufferable since you started flashing forward to say almost nothing, sis.
I finally found a place where I belong.
Why, you don't feel belonging with, say, the
Like,
world's
man, I
worst
don't need to care
character?
about what you say anymore, sister.
You're back.
Oh, they don't have summer. They don't have like a summer break like we do.
They have a short little break, but it's not very long.
Yeah, I mean, summer break is
It's not as long as how it is over here, though.
Well, we have summer break total here, partially because cities would get really hot because they create city islands of heat because of cities would get really hot, and then, well, it's mostly carried by the fact there's a whole industry now around summer vacation. And,
Right,
economics, right? You can't go back.
It would be bad for our economy if we took it away. You're gonna be okay, Makoto. I will. No, I've graduated from my role as an exemplary student. I'm gonna be more honest. It's quite a refreshing feeling. I don't know. No, welcome aboard, my friend. It would be big problem if you didn't stay with us. We should allow you guys. It would be.
An advisor, huh? This new teammate of ours is pretty promising. We'll be able to do even more now.
Well, you must have had
Finally,
an
we have a
advisor.
teammate who will use her brain.
Oh, who has one? Oh, we could do.
Fair
We
point.
could do.
Is it Saturday? We can visit our boy. Maybe we'll do better. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's just a hangout, though.
Why? Apparently,
I
yeah,
don't
because
think
my
it's
gift
a rank up.
sucks so much.
What do you want to do?
Yeah. We have to wait until next Wednesday for it to get another ranked up, I think.
But that's exams.
Oh no, we won't be able to. Oh, look, there's the sparkles.
I think we're having engaging discussions. It's much better when I'm not in control.
Yeah.
Joker, for once, Joker Persona 5's personality is stronger than mine.
I'll see you
This
later.
blanket covered it.
Totally.
Is she gonna
interested
text
in-
us?
No!
Wait. We have to see Say. She's like, how did you know I said that to my sister?
I hate you.
Don't be ridiculous.
Shut up. You suck.
This new ally you gained was Makoto?
Oh, you already did this. And also, you're so... Yeah, maybe you didn't mistreat her every 5 seconds. This wouldn't have happened, you idiot.
Just tell me the truth.
You can't see the own truth in your own eyes because it would have to force you to reevaluate your own behavior. Spooky Dude 6-7 theory. For more information, are you sure? Are you sure it's better than it sounds to you? I just don't think that it's just clearly not a serious theory. Like, it's not... I will watch it, maybe I will think it differently, but to me it is very clearly... Assuming it's not completely a joke, it is very clearly has no evidence-based... None of that evidence is... There is no smoking gun. All of it, and what it aims to predict, is what would amount to some interesting thematic callbacks. Once, like if Gaster is revealed and he has green as a part of his color scheme, in hindsight, these details might be interesting. And all this theory is trying to predict that. It's fundamentally not really trying to... This is fundamentally pointless. It was about the symbolism of 6, 7, and 6.
Ew.
Oh, you're saying it's part of a larger theory. I guess.
I don't understand 6, 7.
I
Whatever.
don't
He's old.
I don't like theories that go too far into obtuse symbolism you can't really get. Like, I appreciate some of it. You already know the truth.
Makoto.
You massive piece of shit. I hate you.
That's preposterous. If what you say is true.
She's like, I know my
also
sister.
running
She would
from the
never.
Police when you were arrested?
Oh,
I don't want
Ellipses, our
you to
favorite
t-
response.
Yeah. Also, because we haven't really done that yet. I'm sure she wasn't running away because we set that up, but...
Right. I mean, I guess she kind of was. We were the distraction, so they were really just chasing all of us. So she was like gone by the time.
Yeah. Ellipses.
Now that I think about it, she did start talking a lot about the investigation
Whoa.
from summer onward.
You remember anything Makoto has said to you? Character development. I hate you.
She's copying us with the ellipses.
Makoto aside, you mentioned
True.
one other important detail. Did
Yeah.
Kaneshiro really say there was someone using the metaverse besides the Phantom Thieves?
Yes. Because you have absolutely no idea what's happening. You are both incompetent at your job and a terrible person and really annoying. So, I'm taking it as you should be with the other person, you know. Oh. Ellipses. Look, I get to say my one statement of defiance, but it's better to be quiet in the face of, you know.
But why would you fabricate such an elaborate story and then shift the blame elsewhere?
Well,
Bruh.
excuse me.
There are two possibilities. Either you've simply been trying to confuse me with your lies,
You
or
confuse
everything
yourself.
Or
you've
the
stated
truth.
is true.
Of
Have
course.
you been telling me the truth from the very start?
Yeah, I'm just gonna say,
Does
I
that mean
literally
you're
have no
placing your
reason
trust
to
in
lie,
me?
dude.
you're placing your trust in you.
Well,
Well, we have a plan for this, right? We
Yes.
have a. I don't remember exactly what it involves the metaverse. I don't remember exactly what we're doing here.
it's actually really
like,
smart what they do. I actually really appreciate how
It
they built
is.
it up.
I remember it being clever. I don't remember exactly the mechanics, but it's less that we need. It's less that we need you to trust us. It's more that like we need you to be in the room with the device.
Then again, I am investigating a thief who steals hearts. Very well. No matter how absurd it may seem, I'll reevaluate my stance on believing you for now.
Well, at least she's
Right.
reevaluating
Have
herself.
you considered being a better person?
Speak the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah,
fair
of
deal.
course.
Is that acceptable?
Is it a fair deal?
Oh, it's time for our ring.
This is a confidant?
I am that.
Yes.
There's not a
You don't
connect.
have to flash
What do you
forward for
mean it's
this
a
one.
fair deal? I decided to stop being completely distrustful of you, and in turn, you must always tell me the truth.
All right.
I didn't even get anything.
But to be fair, we need
We're
her
running out of
to
time.
like believe
Let's move
us
on to your
so
next
that we
target.
can get her to do the thing we need her to do.
Oh, right, yeah. Which I'll remember in time.
Actually, I should rephrase that. They targeted your group first, didn't they? The identity of your opponent.
Oh, I do like this
is
arc.
this.
I do like this arc.
We have no
It's good
pictures.
arc.
Even their names and identities are
Oh, shoot.
unknown.
The Phantom Thieves get hacked.
If what you told me is true, then this nav
Indeed.
thing you've mentioned wouldn't have worked in this case. How did you target them? Tell me everything.
I enjoy this arc a lot.
Certainly the story up to this point has been updated. Oh. Can't believe the Phantom Thieves got hacked. Yeah, lots of people are amazed by us. Super cool. We have to come downstairs.
We're
we
helping
can talk
out.
with him. Yay!
Hey, what's up? Huh? It's not right? Not cute.
What's not cute?
That was the one the staff recommended to me, though. Won't that printer do? Huh, it'll do.
The
but
printer's
it's
not
it.
cute.
Okay, I'll be right over.
Who are you talking to?
This might take
So
a while.
silly.
I'm leaving the store to you. Lock
So
up
cute.
if I don't come back.
I am trusted. Yes.
Yeah.
Why did I just kick?
Why are the other options so like low-key rude? Just come back quick. Shut up, Joker. Took you in, man.
Fine. Got it.
I owe you one. What a handful.
That's true.
She changed outfits.
That concludes the latest news on the suspect Kaneshiro. This case is said to be a result of the Phantom Thieves' actions, but what do you think?
We don't know their methods, but I believe they are a menace that will threaten this law-abiding country.
Yeah. I sure do love the pundits that will always say that this is a bad thing when it interferes with their interests. Memory serves the gray of the evil areas, and man country is 667, 667, 667, and the gray of the mystery man room is, yeah. Oh, colors. Or something like that. Like, this is like the kind of like... There are these joke videos I used to watch when I was young about like the Illuminati, where they would come up with these wild, like, you know,
Theories.
big,
Conspiracy theories.
like not even like joke things where like they're just connecting random things, and that's what this feels like.
This dangerous group tampers with people's
And the
hearts.
666 thing is
No
probably
different from brainwashing.
real. I know that, and that's legitimately tied with Gaster, and it kind of makes sense that Man Country is just one thing off. But this is a bit much. Like, it's way easier. Like, even if it's a really real intended aspect, it is hard for me to connect with that aspect of storytelling as much.
I see. You're absolutely correct.
Well, that doesn't seem impartial.
I wonder what's going on. Didn't this happen a little while ago, too? Who was it again? You know, that famous artist.
Ah,
Ooh.
Vincent van Gogh.
They punished those awful people, didn't they?
The Phantom Thieves aren't at fault then.
We've got the old people on our
That
side.
may be true, but
Nice.
Don't you think so too, dearie? The Phantom Thieves aren't doing anything wrong, are they?
No.
Of course not. Of course not.
See, even he says that they're doing good.
Why do I own storage space? What do you mean? Sorry, it's all detour. I guess I am. Kind of. Hey, yeah, I gotta clean. There's so much stuff to do with this stupid computer. I'll get back to that later. This doesn't record to the OS anyway. It shouldn't really do that.
Oh my, look at the time. We should probably head home.
Okay, bye-bye.
thanks
Okay.
for the drink.
You're welcome.
Yes. I've received the reports on Kanashiro's case, but to think the Phantom Thieves would honestly attempt an absurd idea like social reform. You're absolutely right. I'm not pleased about the general public's support.
Yeah,
for
you
my-
never are.
There's also the danger of
Doesn't
the
say
metaverse
his
being
boss.
exposed with their continued actions.
Right,
In case we've forgotten.
Actually, there is one countermeasure he brought in that seems usable. It involves having the Phantom Thieves destroy themselves without our direct intervention. We'll set things up so that those mental shutdown occurrences are their doing.
No, they would never do
I
that.
thought as much.
Of course
I had a feeling that it
They
was
would
too
never send our
brutal for it to
favorite
be his
boy to
own
do
idea.
something like that.
Still, to think you'd go through such elaborate details
Of course
to
not.
crush them. Their actions must be that much of an eyesore for you. I sympathize with what you're going through. Well then, we'll clean this up quickly and put it behind us. Yes, a grand undertaking like social reform is beyond a group such as the Phantom.
I always say social reform is a mass. It's 167. Right, of course. More numbers.
Only a select few are worthy of changing the world. And who better
Pretentious.
than the future Prime Minister, sir?
I hate you. It's for you.
It's for you to.
Hey, it's me. Where you at? What you doing?
I'm watching the store.
Gotcha. We're gonna come over right now about the, you-know-what. See ya.
Studying for exams?
Here to hang out.
Oh, yeah. We're hanging out.
That's not why we're here. We need to study for finals.
We're hanging out.
Why am I here too?
You need to study.
You're one of us now, so of course you got.
She doesn't. She needs to help
You need
everyone
us.
out.
We suck. If you want us to do well, you have to take responsibility of some kind.
I mean, to be fair, you
But
doesn't have
I
to be there.
don't
You know,
wanna.
you
Okay,
know.
I'll say that's right.
Even you're saying such things? Let's leave those guys be.
I couldn't ask the last time I was here, but what is this place? The storekeeper
This is my
doesn't
house.
seem to be
Well, I
around.
guess this is
Yeah,
my living
well-
Where this
space.
guy lives.
not my house, but this is where I live.
He's got complicated circumstances. We can tell her
What about
about
milk
it,
crates?
right? Actually, tell yourself.
I live on milk crates.
That's terrible.
It's not that bad. I mean, it hurts the back a little.
On you, Skin,
No,
and me are pretty
about
much the same
the
too.
his falsified criminal record.
That's the fun part. Yeah, because Yusuke got
No,
involved in
you're not.
monogamy.
Oh, well, at least he legit said it's not as bad.
Yeah. Ryuji and An had
I
issues with
feel-
Kanashiro.
An's is pretty
Not
bad, but in a
Kamoshida.
different way.
It's just
Yeah,
something
yeah.
we can't ever put up with. That's why we all became Phantom Thieves.
She's explaining the idea that we get outcasted, you know.
Hey,
Yeah.
And that's an important
We're
part of our
outcasts.
rebellion.
That's why we hate every single outcast who comes to us until they prove
Yeah.
themselves useful.
We're really bad at that whole empathy thing.
Don't worry,
You know,
they don't
we've-
do that for the next party members. So
Yeah.
I know.
But to be fair, they don't
All part of the
recognize
team.
Makoto as an outclass because she seems
that's true.
she's put on a pedestal, you know. And also, Yusuke immediately starts to ask An just to be a nude model, so I can see why they would reject him.
Yeah.
By the way, Makoto, ain't there someone
Rejecting On though when On tried to join was completely
Bruh.
bullshit. That was so bad. Isn't there something something that's really horribly wronged you? Some kind of person, that like is really kind of been terrible to you that might actually have 3 letters in their name. Starts with an S, ends in a terrible person,
That's a secret.
It's a secret. I completely despise my sister.
Yeah.
Just tell us, you don't gotta be so cold.
That aside, do you have any intention of studying for the exams?
Well, technically, the royal law, we should be studying the exact same amount of.
Not really.
It's fine if I leave then?
No, I'm gonna force you to get Ryuji to have a good score.
No, I'm just joking. Please teach us.
I mean, yeah, they don't want to fail because they want to make it to college, I get it.
It's phobia, so it's a fear of some kind.
Alright.
I think it's a fear of open spaces. You don't hear it that often, though.
Yeah, I wouldn't know
What?
that.
Oh, I guess they do have to
Leave
take
vocabulary
English
and
classes.
long sentences to me. I suck at proper grammar, though.
Alright. Because she's a foreigner. Well, how much of a foreigner is
she's
On?
foreigner.
Right, so she doesn't know the grammar.
Right, of course. She only knows half the language.
But she does know the vocabulary.
Words and long sentences.
Is it
that
Japanese?
Are not correct.
I don't remember. We went to the Japanese class in Comic-Con. Not Comic-Con.
Yeah.
We went to the Midwest version of Comic-Con.
To me,
it was much labor.
Japanese is way more confusing to me than Mandarin is.
But isn't it like mostly the same grammar and just a lot of vocabulary manipulation?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, yeah, pretty much that's what happens. In most Asian languages, like the big 3, Korean, Japanese, and Mandarin or Chinese, it's the same sentence structure for pretty much anything. But you just change the words around or use different words in order to convey what you mean. And they also don't have conjugation. They just add a word that that basically just turns the sentence into past tense or present tense. Or,
right.
It's not as annoying as it is in English.
There's not as much of it as grammar, so not so much grammar. Why do you think why is Japanese more confusing?
I don't know why. Probably because I'm used to
And you've actually learned Mandarin more.
Right, I have. So I'm used to their pronunciation. They also write differently for sure.
Mandarin has
and they have characters that are the same, but they're pronounced differently, and they have different meanings. So I don't love that.
The whole language. They stole a bunch of characters from.
Well, yeah, because Japan didn't have an official language, so they used Chinese characters for a long time.
So they
had
47 minutes left?
But they didn't have a written language.
Turkey. I thought you forgot. Did you forgotten that we have no official end time? We just usually do 3 hours. Technically speaking, there's no official end time to the Flightship stream.
But I guess we should continue studying, though.
No, it's good. I wanted to have more questions about Japanese. Does Japanese have the tone thing where you have to do the different tones as part of pronunciation?
I don't know.
Well, I have in the past. I'm probably not today.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not that well versed.
It does have 3 alphabets too, right?
Right, because you have kanji and you also have katakana, which katakana is from women wanted women they were the start of katakana. But whatever. I don't know if they do. They probably do. I don't know. I mean, Like, tones is probably one of, like, the harder things to get in Mandarin.
Right, because it's not
But
really
there's
an
only
equivalent.
4. There's only 4. You just kind of have to, like, memorize the 4 and then know what tones the words have.
Yeah.
But, like, it is kind of hard because you have to.
It's not like I'm gonna use it in the future.
Well, that's
When
not
it
true.
comes to you, your Japanese is questionable too.
Shut up!
Explain the writer's feelings? What point is there in that?
Wow, On is not a
No, it's
an
about
English fluent.
like literary competency. Like, you're able to like
Someone doesn't.
read
What's the word?
something and then understand what the person might be feeling from that,
What's
which you might actually
what are
use
they?
as a skill in real
What are
life.
they? What are they? What's the buzz term nowadays? Is it just literacy? It's like media literacy. On questions
media
the use
literacy.
of media literacy. They felt
I mean,
a bit
it is
groovy.
useful, dude. It is useful. On
I can't memorize all these formulas. Ain't there a good way of cheating?
Ryuji, you're saying that in front of the student council president, bro.
And that was the follow-up
Wow,
report of the
right.
suspect Kaneshiro.
Yeah, they're groovy.
Now, Akechi-san.
Akechi.
This case is said to be the result of the Phantom Thieves' actions, but in actuality, is this true?
Is he gonna deny it?
Considering how a calling card was scattered about,
No.
I believe there's no mistaking that. The question is what the Phantom Thieves actually did. If they tampered with the suspect's heart, it casts doubt on the authenticity of any confession.
Oh, he is pulling that card. That it would create concerns, because he is right. Like, we could, because he doesn't. Well, he does know, but because the public does not know how the metaverse works, he very much could, you know.
But also, like theoretically, they could frame it as like the Phantom Thieves are a terrorist group.
Well, they could say they just made this random person confess. Like, they could argue that they can't they could try and get all that evidence thrown out because he can't.
Right.
They can't trust him to be telling the truth or saying something that was planted in him.
That he means.
Of course, now that they have him, that should lead to the police being able to make more arrests off of that.
Right.
By finding, like, physical evidence, but yeah.
So then by tampering with hearts, the Phantom Thieves are fabricating crimes that may not exist?
But he does have a point that, like, you could convince people of.
We can't deny the possibility.
Right.
There's
he's
no doubt
just
that
asking
the Phantom
questions.
Thieves are exposing hidden injustices in society.
He does acknowledge us as what our goals
However,
are.
if this is done by sidestepping the law, their way of thinking is very dangerous.
He's a very
Okay, just wait. Everybody's going to be pissed off about it, even though he is making fair and valid points.
Oh yeah, I don't agree with this idea that following the law is always correct, like 100%. But this is not an unreasonable position.
So in a way, they're
Right.
outlaws.
For someone in the police force to take, yeah.
They're no different than the
Well,
criminals
that's
they
bullshit.
target. This cannot
Right.
be
We're not
overlooked.
different. That I would take objection to. But this is more of a mixed bag.
Oh, I see. My ass. Why the hell are we being treated as the bad guys?
Just let them say whatever they want. More people are starting to understand that what we're doing is right, after all.
When I'm walking around in town, I hear a lot more people talking about us too. And the forum's been full of hype. Do you think we made it big
Great.
time?
That definitely won't get to Mishima's head.
Some street thug.
Yeah.
Save it for after we deal with a bigger target.
Thanks, Morgana.
Gotta take down a bigger one, yeah?
By the way, he thinks he's in charge of the whole
anyways.
group.
True. It may be best if we start thinking about it.
Does Makoto even know about Mishima?
Blowing in our direction and everything.
Well, no, she was there when we convened and agreed to kind of meet him in the metaverse in Mementos.
Oh yeah.
And then it's like, really? After everything I've done? And then, you know, the one decent thing that I think the Joker was like, I trust you to figure this out. Like, I think there's still enough good, like, enough of a good head on your shoulders that I think you could figure this out without me having to change its heart. Which does kind of throw into question the whole, like, if that's the whole ethics of of this thing, because if changing someone's heart is supposed to just be, realigning their viewpoints, it does feel weird not. Like, oh, there are people where we would, like, friends that we would not do that to. That feels interesting that you would do special treatment in that. On the other hand, it is, I think, a strong character moment where Joker is saying, Mishima, you're not this. Like, Mishima, something's wrong. Saying, I trust you to figure it out. It's something nice, right? Let's say. Back here to say something about a big shot.
I feel like we won't lose to anything right now.
Well, we'll decide on that eventually.
It's just like, shut up for you to study, bro.
First. Now then, break time's over. Let's get back to...
That reminds me, the celebration party. Won't we get to do it after exams?
We will figure out how hard we're gonna party for celebration and calibrate it based off how you do on the exams.
Yes, I believe so.
Where should we go? I feel like I'll study better if I got something to look forward to.
Fair. Good point. But
I think he's stalling.
I thought about this before we started studying.
We haven't gone anywhere since.
I think that
we didn't take Bluesky out.
Yeah, we didn't change hideouts or Bluesky just kind of became kind of like a half thing. And we didn't do something. We didn't have the dinner. Bluesky's like, I understand you don't care about me.
Huh? A buffet?
Where would be good? Hey, what about fireworks? A fireworks festival!
Wow.
Oh yeah, it's that season, huh?
I guess that must be a seasonal thing.
That sounds good to me.
That's that time of year where everyone will drive to the states that are close by and have way more lenient fireworks laws. That's an Illinois tradition.
It's hard to ignore a buffet, but I'll take the beauties of summer. Still, I demand that we feast during the festival as well.
It's funny because he doesn't get a lot of food because he has very little money.
Do you guys own a yukata? Will you wear a yukata?
Doesn't a fireworks festival sound good? You can do too, right?
But it's hot out. It's so hot.
More active.
In summer.
All right, fireworks.
How hot does it get in Japan? Wait, how hot is a Japanese summer?
Well, let's see. Let's look it up. How hot does it get in Japan in the summer?
You see, at images.
77 to 90 degrees. Oh, but they do have high humidity. Obviously, because they're right by the ocean.
So just like Illinois, basically.
Yeah.
So hell, this is so terrible.
Sometimes higher than 90 degrees too. Heatwave temperatures easily exceed 95. Oof.
Wow, where are you reading this from? It's not from the AI, is it?
No, I clicked on a website first.
Okay. The thing about that's around the temperature it gets around here, but humidity, terrible. Humidity just makes it's not a dry heat. It's
it's a wet heat.
Wet and terrible. I'm sure other places will be it's nothing. It's just Illinois, and that's probably kind of true, but it's certainly not pleasant. I was clarifying. Yeah, this is not a pleasant summer. But it gets really cold, or at least very snowy too, because I'm not sure if it gets cold or if it gets snowy because of jet streams. Doesn't one of the jet streams deposit on the north part of Japan, so they get a lot of snow up there. Illinois, where's well quiet? Well, okay. Have I been saying Illinois Sometimes I switch to it because it's the funny version of the pronunciation, but it is Illinois.
Yeah, no S. Despite how we all add it whenever we sing.
Obnoxiously, like a lot of hissing.
Yes.
But anyway, I'm well quiet because I'm very well quiet. But no, it would not be. It's not. It is Illinois. Well, it's spelled Illinois with an S. It's just pronounced Illinois.
You just don't say this.
Do people actually think it's pronounced that way? Like,
no, I think
people know we're joking every time. Like, are there people like in like different parts of the country that don't know how Illinois is pronounced?
I'm sure. Probably.
Oh, what was it that Slip was talking about when I was on the stream 2 weeks ago about pronunciation? Oh yeah, Missouri.
Oh.
And apparently some people like in the West call Missouri like Missouri or something.
What?
Something like that. You don't know how it's pronounced. It's pronounced Illinois. By the rivers gently flowing, Illinois, Illinois. If that helps. The great state of Illinois. I don't know what state Turkey lives in. I see what he has the same, he's in Central Time. Because,
yeah. I hope it's not somewhere gross like Indiana.
I won't let you off if you fail any of them. Are we clear?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
You have to pass.
Alright, fireworks festival it is. Let's look for a good one.
Oh,
hey,
shoot.
yo.
What a bunch of trash bags everywhere. Interesting.
Yeah.
Indiana's not that bad.
Hi. What's up, girl?
There's a bit of a rivalry. Anyway.
Study comes first, though. I won't let you off if you fail any of them.
She's creeping on us.
Yes, ma'am.
Not girl.
Girl.
Is she your next target? Is she gonna attack? She's gonna go after us? Oh.
I forgot you didn't know any of this plot, so that's nice.
No,
you didn't know
I don't know what's going on. I know the end because I started watching when you were doing the casino level.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know anything before the casino level really. That's horror, right?
No, horror is the one before that.
Oh wait,
you
maybe I know.
Well, you technically get a party member during the casino. You get a catchy.
Oh, not the casino. Whatever, the fast food guy. So I knew.
That
I started watching during Haru's thing, because Haru's dad dies.
Right.
He dies. But so I don't know what happens before that. I'm just kind of waiting for us to converge on the part of the story. I went through Haru's thing and then I saw you start the boat and I didn't see the boat ending.
Yeah, and yeah. And
hey,
you don't know anything about the third. Oh, yo. Oh,
they
wait.
just almost psychotic blog I found. It hasn't ended up.
He's just about to tell us about the mementos. Is it your blog?
My blog?
I'm kidding. No.
Oh, yeah. I'll kill him. I kill him. That's all it says. Oh, thank goodness. I thought you were just going and saying, rumor has it she's talking about her boyfriend.
Ooh.
Oh, that does sound dangerous. It's like she'll do something really bad today, right? It's your horse. She's a shooting student. A girl named Yumeko Mogami. Oh my gosh! The creep girl? That's been an ongoing thing? I love that that's a thing that we actually get to do stuff. I
told you gonna get a mementos.
I don't remember that. I do think, the way they built.
That's why I wanted you to check them out.
I was like, you should go. The way they build out the world is very fun. The little details is just very nice. Like they do very good with that. A joke with Sans. I don't know if it would work. Something I would ask if we could talk to speak of Japanese and your jokes about typing in Japanese versus speaking. Needs work, yeah. Is there a font called Japanese? If there's like a font, right? Well, let me. Japanese fonts. Okay, there's a font we could call font called Japanese. Well, it could be funny, you know, if like, you know, he was, yeah, he types when anybody speaks in Japanese or vice versa. I guess I don't know. It's making less sense now. We don't have time to do mementos today.
Obviously.
We already did the game.
It's also evening. Yeah.
Do we buy that, or is that rented?
Yeah, it's rented. I mean, we can't leave.
Oh, so we can't do that. But
you could try the payphone.
Oh.
No. Well, you could study. You could read.
I'm fed up with this.
That's really encouraging. My man.
You could do coffee. Those are SP items.
Oh yeah, wait.
Coffee is an SP item.
How do I do that?
So back. Yeah, right there.
I guess that's a thing I could just do.
Ooh.
It's nice because like then they have little nice cute little clips where they wait, look at me make coffee. Right. Yeah, when he says yes, all right, that's actually he just they just spliced his two separate clips together.
There's a lot of voice signs.
And all right. And they didn't want to pay him.
And they want to play it for one more line.
Of course not.
Was that added in Royal?
I don't know.
Or did they develop the game with like, oh shoot, like every line to record with Joker? That sucks.
And then he comes in and tries the coffee.
Yeah.
And then he tries your coffee, and then they give you a little cute tip about coffee beans. Or not tip, but like info.
Guatemalan SHB.
Let me explain.
Oh, because he knows all this stuff about. He is actually very passionate about quality. You know, coffee. He knows about the ins and outs. It's kind of story of Guatemala Association for growing coffee. Guatemalan beans are ranked by their altitude of cultivation. Strictly hard bean, a grade given to coffee grown at altitudes above 4,500 feet, with a citrus-like acidity and a full body. Yeah, let me explain. The flavor profile is bland. You should practice more to bring out the roast's full potential. I'll see if you prepared the cup the way I taught you. I'll acknowledge your hard work. Yeah, sorry, I haven't done your confidant in a bit.
But I mean, yeah, it's not ready for a rank up, but you do get points for making coffee.
Yeah. I gotta do more of Sojo. I actually do want to see his confidant.
It is nice.
So what to do?
That's one way to fill your evenings. I used to like when my times started getting more free in the evenings and I didn't have any more confidants to do, I would just start brewing coffee to like prepare for like.
Right.
It's like I maxed out my confidant with Sojo, which means my coffee was good, so I gained more SP from it.
Oh yeah, I really should be doing. I should be spending more of my evenings with him. I've been like watching a bunch of DVDs.
What a refreshing morning. How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
I didn't expect the Phantom Thieves would suppress a man that even the police had trouble with.
Yeah, it's an interesting idea of cat and mouse works.
Support online is worrisome. I'm in a bind since I previously denounced them.
Well, you're sticking with it, you know. I'll give you that.
All the interviews these days ask me about that.
Yeah, I mean, from what I've seen, you've been sticking to your guns, which is at least a integrity
Can I really say the Phantom
defending
Thieves
things.
are on the side of justice with just this example?
Well, I would say that certainly it seems to suggest that the Phantom Thieves are doing things they think are just. You know. Like, I would certainly... Look, you can doubt whether or not the Phantom Thieves are truly a good organization all you'd like. I think that the only three things we know about them are that they are clearly going after... They clearly have a sense of justice, whether or not it matches ours. That's what I would probably say, something like that. Whether or not it matches ours or something, it matches our sense of justice can absolutely be something well, they clearly have some moral compass they're trying to follow. Susie Dode would prevent Haru's dad's death if she was a Persona 5. That could definitely intersect with Susie's kind of arc.
Maybe?
Well, Susie's whole arc is defining the story, at least right now. That's what's being set up. I guess we don't know. It's hard to tell because Susie was set up to start defining the story really in Chapter 4. There's like flavors of it in the earlier chapters. But Chapter 4 is a big inflection point, and it's literally the halfway. It's so hard, you know, so much of our... There's so much to do with the themes already, but also a lot of the themes are in chapters that aren't out yet. What do you mean?
I was originally investigating the mental shutdown incidents.
Oh yeah, Akechi has at least reasons to claim
people change suddenly and cause strange accidents or horrible crimes.
That potentially it was the Phantom Thieves.
Right.
So he would argue it's the same group, and they just have these things that they're taking credit for because they're good. Which is a decent point. Like, I mean, I think he's the one who caused them, so, or someone he's affiliated with.
Right.
But I'm not sure if he would actually just mentally shut down a bunch of people that don't seem to be doing anything. Like, he's been going around. I think he'd probably view... Like, it's hard for me to think that Akechi would just kill a bunch of seemingly innocent people. I understand, like, we know he kills the fast food CEO. And I understand, but, you know, you can think of Akechi, like, looking at that and saying, okay, this guy's an acceptable loss. He was already someone that needed his heart changed anyway. I'm not sure I could see him literally just going up and be like, this train conductor, you know... I'm not, like, there's quite possible that there's other people in the conspiracy that could use the power. I just can't see him just killing random people. Even if it was for the law, with the power of the law behind it.
Right.
He would have to see at least some purpose, I think. I don't know, yeah.
I mean, he has a reason for doing what he does.
Is he actually the one who kills, like the train driver?
Yeah. But, there's a reason.
Train driver sucked?
No, not about the train driver. There's a reason why he's doing mental shutdowns, period.
Interesting. Is it, a good reason, or is it terrible?
To be frank, I don't think it's a very good reason. But I love him anyway, so...
Yeah. That's very interesting. I have a different impression of them. An idea that Kiss would have the wild card power only while he possessed them. Would have the wild card ability. That makes sense. I like that. Because, again, Persona, there's a lot of mechanics of Deltarune that, that would interact in interesting ways. Because, in Persona, the idea that the player is a separate character than the person they play as is not a concept in almost any other video, and in most other video games. Well, it's a central concept. It's not even that central. It's like a concept in Undertale, but it's like a side concept. It is but it's a very central theme to Deltarune. Yeah, Chris doesn't have access to the wild card ability.
Don't you think it's similar to the change of heart that the Phantom Thieves are doing? Now that I think about it, their actions mirror the mental shutdown cases.
I mean, I get why he does it. I don't think it's a very good reason, but I get it.
Yeah.
And I do like him. I still like him, even though I think his reason is dumb. I think there's better ways to go about
But he's convinced himself it's for the greater good.
He's convinced himself that it is necessary for what he wishes to achieve.
Right.
Yes.
I mean, part of the thing that makes him interesting is not knowing he was evil. Because I came in without any of the foreshadowing, and I was like, he just seems kind of nice. That was the whole appeal. He is just kind of good at covering himself.
Yeah, he is. He's real good at it. I like the idea, though, that the one genuine thing in his personal life is when he hangs out with Joker. And, like, they get competitive and stuff. And
yeah, I mean, like...
I do think that's nice.
I mean, it did seem like they just were vibing, you know?
Yeah.
But there's also this element of a game between the two of us, you know? I suspect he already knows that it's us. Like, he definitely does. And we don't, and I, obviously, the player, know that it's him. And Joker does too, right? Because he revealed himself with the cat thing. And so it's a very much
right. Well, he doesn't know that he's the other, they don't know that, like, he's the other persona, like...
But they know he is a persona user.
But he knows he must have something to do with the metaverse because he's heard Morgana. But almost... like, to be fair, they don't really think about it until it becomes relevant. They like totally forget about it until like they're like, right. Oh, wait a minute. Remember that one time?
I do like the mind thing.
I don't want to make you late. I'll see you again.
We should hang out sometime. Maybe not this week because I have exams, but still.
Yeah, it's nice having like, you know. It's a nice rivalry, you know.
Yeah.
I see.
Now, like, we become friends eventually, right? Like.
Okay, let's get started.
Well, Krista guy's Joker's theory, making Joker question on years. And he showed lose control over Joker and Chris at some point.
Hey, Maruki. So glad you're here.
I want to parallel Joker to Ketchy with Chris and Susie. With the idea of Chris and Susie being Ifekechi and Joker met a few years earlier before the evil stuff Ketchy did.
That's fair. Yeah. It definitely, like, Joker and Akechi's relationship would definitely be different if they had met before.
I don't think of Chris and Susie as very competitive, though. Not really. Well, there's that one fan fiction, right, where Joker to Akechi, like,
team up. Joker does, heck yeah. And I love it. It's not finished, but they still like updating.
Oh, good. Thank goodness. I'm totally reading that after this.
It's not even garbage. It's just so good, dude. I love it so much.
I wonder what would have happened if we met a few years ago or something, doesn't it? I don't know, does he?
Hmm?
So, sorry, I obviously, there's like spoilers, you shouldn't spoil it. But I get like anxious if I don't know what happened. Do we like ever make peace with Akechi? Like,
I would say yes.
Right.
There is extra extra third semester content with Akechi.
Where we're not antagonizing each other.
Well, kind of. But I will make my comments when we get to that, because I have many things to say about the third semester and Akechi and Joker specifically. Okay. I will not get there because that's the only part about Akechi that you don't know yet. Like the whole part about the relationship that you don't know yet.
I am the kind of person that flips to the end of the book and reads it first. Okay.
Yeah, but like.
No, I'll wait. Fine.
But I would say they do like conclude on fairly good terms with each other.
Yeah, that's good. So you rely on owners, but I can't recommend it. That really messes up your information retention.
That's true.
True. But I'd still do it. Do you know? Well, because if you were doing the honor right before the exam, your information retention, like, I mess with your long term, but like your short term should be fine. Look, cramming works. Cramming works as long as you don't care about long term memory. These were temporary and contextual, but long term memory stick with you. Working with a hard level, you retain only 6 or 7 pieces of information. It's grassy won't choose brain to be infinite, some according to some theories. That is interesting, how big the brain's actual capacity for long-term memory is. How is it infinite? You know, the brain has finite space.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
I have very bad memory. So.
How about you?
I don't think short-term memories stick with us for seconds at a time. I thought it was like a day or so, and then they kind of bounce up. Maybe we're using different terms.
Maybe.
Are these hard terms in this field?
I don't know. I'm not in this field.
That was the last.
That's funny.
Well, Morgana's asking the question. There are memories that last a long time. Well, I don't like the ones where Morgana leads you to the answer. I like thinking of myself, you know?
Yeah. I mean, it's nice when it's like the ones that are specifically about more Japanese culture things that you can try and figure out.
That is true.
But like,
I need that.
But like, Maruki literally just said this garbage.
He literally said, something is infinite. I would think your whole life then. Well, that's interesting, you know, because we don't know, because humans don't live infinite time, so we won't know at this time how long memory. We don't know how long memory would actually. If you could keep the brain eternally healthy, how would memory react? We don't really know.
Right.
It'd be cool to find out, though. We should do something about that.
This is it.
Oh yeah, sorry, I didn't answer the question. He does say something about if only we could have met a couple years earlier. He does say that before the third semester stuff.
Short-term memories become long. Does the Kedri have friends?
I think the only other person he hangs out with is Sei.
Yeah, that's not really friendship. Hanging out with Sei is like an obligation.
So they work somewhat together for their jobs.
I always was taught. I remember being taught short-term memory was like a day, right? It's like, and then like when you go to bed, that's kind of like when you like encode stuff to long-term memory, and short-term memory kind of resets or something like that.
Oh.
That's how I was always taught to like. I don't know who taught that to me. That's
I don't know if I was ever taught about how long short-term memory lasts.
But he's like talking like the last few seconds. Well, because that's why cramming only helps you retain stuff in the short term. Like, you can do the short-term memory and it'll last long enough to get you through the test, but you can't store that much all at once, and so none of it gets committed to the long term, especially since your body's not motivated to store it after the test, after it's gotten what it wants.
Nice going.
Nice.
I think I'll eventually remember I passed eventually, right? Well, he said some theories.
Sure. I guess so, Morgana.
Although memories are not perfect either. Files end up on the 16th, so it should be good too. Fireworks Festival. Impressive. I gotta give him credit for what it's due.
True.
Talk about this later. Yeah.
Hey, are you listening?
Oh, get multiple of these in a row. Oh. No, we're just gonna hit by a razor.
Talk at us.
Oh, we dodged it,
cool.
Right. That was never dodge. I am a ninja. Does he ever actually teach us anything, or does he just throw stuff at us?
I think he does teach. I don't remember what exactly his subject is. It might be history.
Right.
I don't remember.
Susie and Chris will be a parallel with the Catchy and Joker, not strictly one or the other. Right.
That reminds me.
You're going quite popular. So someone, yeah, we do that. He gives us SP and stuff.
Yeah, but we can't do it again until September 19th. Oh, third semester. We're kind of.
Excuse me.
Well, for anyone who. Yeah. Yeah. More so the relationship, I guess. But their relationship is a thing, like, because Catchy and Joker have a very parallel. Like, Akechi and Joker have this kind of cat and mouse rivalry game. There's not really any rivalry between Susie and Chris. I mean, they're more like really comrade, like Akechi and Joker like each other, but like in a rivalry way, you know? It's different. That's like a really important distinction. Like, you know, and like, even though we're enemies, you're also somehow my closest friend. You know, that kind of thing. Where it's like Susie and Chris just a vibe. They're like best buds. Like, Susie and Chris, one of the only things we know about Chris, for certain. Like, because Chris is one of the most mysterious characters because most of the time we see them, we're controlling them. One of the few things we know about Chris for certain, based on numerous context clues that is very explicit about, is that Chris really just enjoys Susie's presence. Like, Chris just gets along. Like, they're just pals. They're just buddies. Like, there isn't this competition. They're more in sync. Like, they're not, like, competitive. They're, like, incredibly in sync. Usually about the insane stuff they do. There's a lot of dialogue where Susie will be like, of course, and then say something completely insane. You know? There's wonderful... Are you... Wait, am I still connected?
Yes.
Alright. There's wonderful moments where, like, chapter 4, they're like, alright, we've both got juice, you know? I think they clink their glasses, and then they're, like, in sync, like animals, like, pour the juice into the other person's mouth. They're, like, in sync. Which is wild, because, you know... And this is, like, one of the only things we know about Chris. I'll send you an image of this. Of the juice. Juice Sprite. Yeah, they, like, clink glasses. And then they... You know... Naomi...
Yes?
Like, this is the vibe Joker and Chris have. Like, the juicer eats Soak Peak, yeah. Like, and remember, this is important because this is something it's not something you choose to do. It's something Chris does, which means this is Chris's decision, right? And that's like, you have to like pick a part of, you know, analyzing Chris, you have to pick apart what something you do. But like, it's generally the idea is that you can control Chris in all the ways you can as a video game, but all the ways Chris chooses to do things are their own personality. Like, to the point where they actually start showing more resistance in chapter 4, where they'll even like do stuff like bite their arm or something to stop you from choosing a dialogue option, like to stop you from actually saying a dialogue option if you choose like the one that they don't want you to say. Or like even like chapter 2, you could enter someone's room and if you click enter, the flavor text goes, Chris entered the room with an arm over their eyes and then stepped out immediately. Like, so like Chris has like control over stuff like that. And so that's right. That's 100% Chris doing that. We didn't do a command. Like, if you're not explicitly controlling it, it's probably Chris is the thing. Chris probably would have eaten the moss anyway, yeah. Oh, they do eat moss, too. They're like a chaotic duo, that completely match each other's freak. Like, it's a different vibe. There's no tension. I think there is tension because Chris is, part of the conspiracy of Deltarune. And so the tension is going to come. That's the main conflict introduced in Chapter 4. Is Susie wants to defy, whatever's going on. Mark her own path. And Chris has made some kind of promise to this old conspiracy. Because Chris starts out the series and things aren't great for them. And this idea that there's some kind of thing in the past that they want to restore to. Someone goes missing. This whole thing. As he's in college at this point. And interestingly, these two. And so they have some kind of promise, because the last scene of Chapter 4, the last scene we've seen, so spoilers, the very last scene we've seen of Deltarune so far, besides Gaster saying this is coming out in 2026 or something, is Susie calling out to Chris from the house window, saying, "Hey, don't worry. We're not going to let this prophecy thing happen." And so Chris almost starts to climb out of the window, and then the phone, which has the conspiracy guys, say, "Hey, you remember, you promised." And then the chapter ends. And it's... So, Chris's pure love for Susie is going to drive conflict in the fact that it will be the thing that counters their desire, their previous desires that they had set up. And it's clearly going to be the thing that makes Chris doubt their plan. Or being in on the conspiracy. It's a good story. Toto is pretty good at doing storytelling. And it does so good. Chris is so good of a character. Very simple concept, but very hard to pull off, I think, of the meta character. See, we're over 3 hours. Maybe it could be the Joker to
Please,
catch
I'm
that
sleepy.
Oh, this is why Turkey's like, I must count the hours. Because Naomi has no stamina.
It's true.
Could have been that close in their own rival friendship thing. It's not that they're not close. Joker and Akechi are close, but they're close in a very different way. The rivalry is...
They're not anything like that.
They're not like...
They're more bantery.
Yeah, it's a very fundamentally different... It's not about the amount of closeness, it's about the fact that it's a very fundamentally different flavor of relationship. And a lot of these closest rivals, turn into romance, enemies to lovers. You might have heard of it. But it's a very different vibe than completely, being in sync and matching each other's freak. That's a different versus, it's different. It's a different vibe.
Senpai.
Oh yeah, sorry, you have to also wait for Kasumi to have her turn.
What a pleasant surprise.
Man, Kasumi, man, I want to sleep, dude. Go away. Jeez.
We would go longer, Turkey, if Neon wasn't such a wuss.
Jeez, Kasumi, I don't want to stay up
Have
here,
you
man.
considered before we do stream, have you considered Naomi doing a nap?
Yeah. Just let's just get Kasumi over with, man.
They're close. I do want to pair all the Judas though. I think they could have something. I guess.
Please.
I think this is an interesting conversation. I think there's definitely some amount of parallel, but it's fundamentally, I think that Ryuji is a lot closer to their friendship. Maybe they can projecting though. I got really into the camaraderie. If we're the two guys who don't know what's going on and we're figuring out together. I really liked that in the first arc.
That reminds me. There's something I wanted to report to you. Would now be a good time?
Sure.
Thank
The
you.
illusion of
Why don't we find a
choice.
seat somewhere?
It's the illusion. Oh shoot! Screw you, Kasumi. We got way more interesting stuff happening.
And you are...
Unimportant.
Been quite a while.
He's like, who is this? This isn't your
Oh, she
girlfriend.
knows.
Same for you. Yoshizawa-san, right?
Are you old lovers? You two have a history?
My father works at a TV station. Have you ever seen Good Morning Japan? My father's the director.
Very juicy as if Joker kind of stopped Takechi before he did the fucked up and evil things. I guess, but Suzy never does. Suzy's always very much on. Okay, I guess Suzy does kind of have evil ambitions at the beginning. She's just lashing out, like.
I've been brought onto the show as a guest a number of times now.
All right, we'll continue this next time, I guess.
That's how I ended up becoming acquainted with Yoshizawa. I didn't know you knew her as well.
I mean, not really. Yeah, we made a deal. I'm not gonna call her a friend.
That's right. He's been offering me guidance lately.
A deal,
She took
you
that
say?
well.
Huh. That's quite the interesting relationship you two have. So, what were you two up to?
Oh, right. I was just about to share some exciting news.
Right.
It's nothing to keep secret, so I may as well spill it now. About that summer competition I mentioned to you before.
Yeah, who cares?
I was
Don't
chosen
remember
to
it.
be your club representative.
Yeah, cool, sure. Congrats. Did this warrant some music change?
Isn't your club's team considered to be quite prestigious? And you're their representative. I must say, that's extremely impressive.
And you're their
Thank you. I'll do my best to make everyone proud.
Oh, the good old royal trio. Here they are.
I have an idea.
Together for the first
Since all
time.
three of us are here, why don't we go somewhere as a group?
Wait, the royal tree is Kasumi invade our interactions in third semester?
Not really. There's like a big chunk. Like there's still, like, people just call them that because like, there is like a portion of time where you take on the third semester palace with just the three of you, but there's also a portion of time where you take it on with just the two, like you and Takechi,
Right,
because Kasumi is otherwise occupied.
Very interesting. I was also thinking, Akechi obviously doesn't become nearly as cool until royal.
We can call it our little celebration for Yoshizawa-san's success.
That would be wonderful. Does that work for you, Senpai?
Yeah, sure.
That settles it.
Let's go full confidant right now.
Mind if I chose the place? There's a wonderful little cafe I know about.
Feels like you're scheming.
Of course. Lead the way.
He's like, well, if I go on a date with them, that means that they can't go on a date by themselves.
You drink hot beverages even in the summer?
I have to prevent my body from getting too cold, since the meet's coming up rather soon.
I see. You make sure you're covering all your bases.
Baseball reference. So what is... Maybe it's just as hot.
Good point. Well, some people say coffee can cool you off, even when hot, so I
What?
try to avoid that too. I had this image that
Who
you
says
enjoy
that?
sweet things,
That's
Takechi-san.
dumb.
Is that untrue? I swear I saw you eating fried sweetbread on TV just the other day.
Kidding, Akechi, he might have just been doing that for
It's all part of
appearances.
a marketing strategy.
It is.
That sort of stunt is an easy crowd pleaser.
You seem to have your own bases covered as well.
Baseball reference. I wish I hadn't learned that.
You're more innocent than I had expected.
Being wry.
I've been wondering, how do you two know each other?
We got a whole kind of like
He's my
rivalry.
boyfriend.
We have like a rivalry situationship going on.
His social studies class visited the set of a TV show I appeared
Okay,
on.
that's so less cool, dude.
What? Rivalry
Like, that's
situation?
cool explanation.
Oh, just the TV station or my rivalry situation?
Social study class.
He and I exchanged our opinions during the shoot, and his way of thinking intrigued me.
Until we became.
I can definitely see that.
Yeah.
Senpai's take on things
We are
often
friendly
helps me as
rivals, at least openly, but yeah.
That reminds me, Yoshizawa-san. You had mentioned that he's been providing you with some guidance.
Yes,
I feel like Katsumi's so oblivious while we're like,
intriguing. I
what?
figured I could benefit from his input.
Because yeah, I also enjoyed it, and we're like, interesting, a way to learn about it. Like, showing the mind game kind of
In
idea.
that case, let's play a little game. Would you mind if I posed the same question to you that I first asked him?
No,
Interesting.
go right ahead.
Well, now he's seeing if we're spreading our ideology effectively.
So, my question was, what do you think of the Phantom Thieves, Yoshizawa-san?
Oh,
The Phantom Thieves?
yeah, that's what we were talking about.
mean in the case that they do in fact exist, yes?
Oh, she's a skeptic.
I admit that the assistance of others in need is a truly great act, but I simply can't agree with their methods.
This is why we're not friends.
I see. Care to explain why?
I suspect the Phantom Thieves' existence isn't going to be beneficial to society in the long run.
How so?
Well, for example, when someone's faced with a problem to overcome, I believe they need to do it themselves.
I mean, I would argue that's true in many cases, but that these people are clearly making it someone else's problem. You know.
Right, and
Like
also
it's-
like there sometimes people are in positions where they can't.
Yeah. But yeah, I definitely think like sometimes
She's a good point,
like I'm not worried about Kanashiro's personal growth. She was a mobster who was like being really cruel and exploiting people.
No, I think she means like the victims.
But in the end,
That's just victim
it takes a
blaming.
person's initiative to truly create lasting change.
My initiative.
If society relied upon a safety net like the Phantom Thieves, I worry that people would
I mean,
stop making
that's a fair
conscious
point, but
Is it? It sounds a little bit.
only when it's something like because like the Phantom Thieves are magical, right?
Alright, but like rephrase it another
it's a
way.
little bit different. than, like,
Kasumi
the
thinks
lion.
that the problem is that the Phantom Thieves are, they provide a safety net. People really need to face themselves and pull themselves up by their bootstraps. That's what she's saying, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
She's saying that right? Like,
No, the
yes,
people
there's a
won't
magical
change.
element, but she's right now saying that having that the Phantom Thieves are a social service that shouldn't exist because her reasoning is because it will prevent, it's because the Phantom Thieves are government handouts. Is her mind. Right?
Yeah.
Because that's her
I mean,
argument here.
I can kind of see where she's coming from. Like, because, again, in Japan, it's like, it's more natural for people to, like, people consider it to be more strong to, like, just sit there and let things happen to you.
Yeah, but... Yeah,
So,
it's
like,
very-
she kind of
it's
has,
very-
a abnormal way of thinking as, like, you should stand up for yourself and do things by yourself. Like, basically, I think, like, I think it would make more sense if she wasn't, like, I would, and if I were here, I would be like, Kasumi, you do remember that, like, some of these people are, like, sexual assault victims, right? Like,
yeah.
Like, I feel like that's a whole different thing from someone, like, needing to pick themselves up because they're in a bad spot.
But even then,
emotionally or something.
People should not have to pick themselves up. People should have safety nets that help. Like, this is a fundamental, I think, difference in values between us. Like, strength comes from other people. We're a very social species. You can't just,
right.
When you see someone down, you shouldn't just be like, well, they really just need to be better. Like, skill issue.
Granted, this depends on how severe the problem is, and it's inaccurate to apply
At least she acknowledges
generalizations to an entire population.
some
But
nuance.
I believe a society where everyone simply leaves matters to the Phantom Thieves wouldn't last for very long.
Okay, there's some interesting points in the back end, like, especially since the Phantom Thieves are an unknown group, which is more of a Ketchy's problem, like, the fact that the Phantom Thieves are not controllable and theoretically. Well, again, this is the general gist of her argument is that if people were just given things, they wouldn't
They become
learn
complacent.
to be. Yeah. Well, it's just, I don't know. It just reminds me of this idea that it makes us more morally pure in the U.S. to cut all social programs. You know, like it's. I find the mindset somewhat disgusting, but I kind of understand like she's getting it conflated with a more personal thing, but like, and she acknowledges some nuance, which is decent. And there's an argument to make here, you know, that like, yes, as a society, we should probably have more control because the Phantom Thieves are kind of an unknown source. But the stem of the argument, it bothers me a lot.
Mm-hmm. So, in the sense of a person's growth, their actions actually hinder it. Quite an interesting take on the matter.
It's interesting.
Let me ask you,
bro, I can tell Akechi doesn't agree, but it's fake smiley bulb. He's like, wow, what an interesting way of thought.
I don't agree. I also don't agree.
Unique stance.
I would react in much the same way.
Quite. I'd say it's equally as unique as your own opinions.
We all have very different opinions on what we're doing. Yeah.
Right. Could you actually be a fan of the Phantom Thieves, Senpai?
Yes.
I didn't mean to start an argument. I just
yes, you
can't
did.
help myself sometimes.
He did.
Also, I mean, I love a good argument. No, that's not, you know.
Let's change the subject.
It's half of the time that's half of the reason we hang out.
But not with Kasumi, though.
Sorry, I should probably get going.
Oh, she was pretty comfortable with joining on that argument. Well, okay, I don't think of an argument as a bad thing. Like, I think of an argument as something you could do for fun. Like,
if I'm away from home too late, my parents will begin to worry.
Right.
I understand it has a more aggressive connotation for a lot of people, though.
Good luck on your competition.
I'm gonna say you got this. Because of how much I messed up because I was supposed to be more, you know, affirming in the matter of that's great, you know, instead of.
Well then, see you later.
Right.
I need to have more confidence in her. Oh wow, another person. I wonder who's calling me right now.
You're back.
Oh yeah. Yeah, how'd you know? I own the place. Tell what goes just right because of the tables.
Let's do it.
Yeah, we can see it.
Finally, I can go to sleep.
Sleepy Naomi.
Yes.
Alright. Thanks everyone for watching. Bye. This was good times. I love being healthy. How do I... But yeah, everyone, it's super cool.
Bye.
Yeah. Give me a second. I gotta do this. Yeah, thank you for flying with the Flightship.
Bye.
I always like rush out of here. Technically, you know, there's supposed to be like a little bit of a detail. Like we're all supposed to have a debrief, I think, after these.
I'm going to bed. Night.
Okay. Always okay. It's still recorded. It's gonna be uploaded. So always like leave before we're done. Before the recording's done. All right. Yeah. Bye.